This is just the Scotland Yard stream now.
Oh lord.
You've been demoted, lad.
You've been demoted, lad.
I've been demoted.
Okay. Now to find which time was the right time.
Oh
Yes.
no.
Let's see, 10:05. I think that was the right one.
That.
Nah, who needs saves?
Okay. Can you guys read? I mean, can you read?
I mean, maybe.
That's what we're here for. We're just
You're
here to
asking
be
for a
side
lot
comment.
here.
You're all just here to be my little pingoos.
Exactly.
Yes, we're here for support.
Who had, who were you?
You mean you dropped a bouquet at the scene of the crime? How dare you?
Well, it was my honeymoon.
I was supposed to be the maid of honor next.
Oh.
Oh. It's perfect.
When we ran over and saw it was a woman with a knife in her bag, I was so shocked. I dropped the bouquet Rolly gave me.
I can't keep a straight face.
You're not supposed to, don't worry about it.
Did I miss something? Oh no.
I don't know what you did.
Oh, I scrolled
I'm
over.
just saying-
Okay. I was like, did we screw up somewhere?
No.
The game is broken.
So
Restart.
shocked, I had to go over to the guy next to me.
No.
He looked at. I was too shocked.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
It was in a dark spot where the streetlights weren't casting any light, so I didn't notice at first.
Oh boy.
God, it's just so hard to notice things.
And
these
then
days.
you went to the police box to report it to the policeman whose beat it was on. Because my papers
Why
say
did you
otherwise. Why couldn't your
What's this
husband take this case? He's a police officer!
Yeah,
Why
but
are we being
Out off duty, madam.
Lies. A policeman is never off duty.
well, in this case, this man's been working for like a few days nonstop.
Hasn't he been working for like a week?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
He
That was
doesn't
my last
sleep.
game of force after a week.
No wonder he's sleeping so much.
Yes, and I came back to the scene together with the other constable. You see, like nothing suspicious going on over here. I don't know where you're looking.
That's where I spotted my bouquet again. It was just there on the floor.
But the funny thing was, I went to pick it up. It was nowhere near the victim's body at all. Like, I definitely ran for a while and then dropped it, but that's a detail that needs to be worried about.
Oh, me. In case you need reminding, Miss Beat, the victim is not deceased.
Oh, okay. I was all flustered for a moment when I heard a voice calling me from the other side of the road. It was all like, hey, how do you like potatoes?
A
I
trick.
got a whole stack of them over here.
You got no potatoes, Patricia!
What you mean? I got all the potatoes. I got the whole sack. Look at this. There's
no
balls in my
potatoes.
bag everywhere.
Also, my affection for antiques just got even worse now. Thank you.
But
Where
yeah,
are the
there was a
potatoes
guy-
then?
There was a voice calling me from the other side of the road. It was very strange.
Oh, Trisha. Join
It
me.
was like
Together we can rule the
here,
galaxy.
but across the street. I can't
Join
quite
the dark
place it.
side, Patricia.
Oh,
We
so
got
we're not
cookies.
cooking?
This is great.
Your husband, presumably. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Trisha.
No.
That's right. Silly me, I got over the wrong side of the street.
Are you a goose?
This woman. This
Oh my
woman.
god, she's dense.
Yeah.
What? But the potatoes.
There was the potatoes. Patricia, get to the chopper.
But those are my baked potatoes!
Although I'm going to blame the bouquet this time. I can't think how it got there. I really can't. On account of the fact that I kept having to grab all the potatoes coming out of my bag. They were just everywhere. This guy, he sold me such a weird bag.
So, the bouquet somehow moved from one side of Briar Road to the opposite. In that case,
Objection.
it could be on the opposite side of me.
I can't see past my TA.
Curious indeed.
Oh my god.
Hmm?
Oh,
Patricia.
well, we've caught her speechless.
is
Maybe she won't testify.
But the worst part of it is, I forgot to pick the bouquet up again when we left the sea.
Not the bouquet.
Sorry, I was
Oh, my
holding my
bouquet.
ears and didn't want to concern anyone. That beautiful rose Rolly bought me with that change from the gutter he spent so long collecting. I don't know why people kept throwing change in the gutter.
A single rose. My god.
Loose by bouquet. You mean you're just... Do you mean perhaps this sorry... sultry rose?
It's sultry. Solitary.
no.
No.
Sultry? Oh, it is. I never said
It is very sultry.
Listen,
There's an I know.
if Ben Seeks appeared to me like this with pulling just a single rose, I'd be like, okay, I am accepting this.
Yo, genuinely, all it takes is one rose.
Or so they say.
Oh! Oh! Yes, that's it!
Are you having a heart attack, ma'am? Give him the old 1-2?
So well. I suddenly remembered something and it affected my heart.
Get the defibrillator!
Set it to 360.
Oh my god!
Okay, really bought me for an anniversary with all this attention out of the gutter.
This poor husband. Oh, sweetheart.
I think we're all around Suka right there.
Oh, I'm dying.
Maybe,
Oh, someone save
maybe
me.
just
Save
call
me,
it a
someone save me
rose.
from this woman.
I'm still maidenless. But I can
Yeah,
take a
maidenless.
rose.
Poor soul.
I can take a rose. Maybe
You wanna know
give
the
me a
sad
call.
part?
Tell us, Lord Van Zix, where did you come by the flower?
Hey, hold up, what? That's a weird way to phrase that. Go
Where
on.
did you... Yeah.
According to the report by the police officer in charge of the crime scene investigation,
Da, 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 da.
it was
Da,
found
da, da.
on the edge of the pavement in front of the Garadib household.
It's the garbage household.
The garbage household, yes!
Yes.
Garadib household, madam.
The garbage. Household, madam.
We're taking them out to the trash.
They're all
Sending them to
trash
the
in my
dump.
book.
In front of the garbage house? You gotta be kidding
I just
me!
hope I pronounced it right.
Do my eyes deceive me?
Although it wasn't noticed until the morning.
You
As it
alright,
lay-
Von Zeke? So you sound a little constipated.
As it lay, one of the street lamps cast no light.
I wish I didn't take a sip of my drink.
He's always got something up there, you know?
Yeah.
Prissy.
It's just wine bottle.
It was believed to be no relevance to the case since it was found on the opposite side of the thoroughfare.
There you go.
Thoroughfare, that's it.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Can I have it back now, please?
She doesn't realize how that works.
Oh, okay.
Let me just take back this piece of court evidence here.
But I really want it. My boyfriend, I mean,
No,
husband
I
got it
think
for
for good measure, this rose should be added to the court record as evidence.
Please no.
Oh,
Your shining eyes are not gonna help here.
Use a puppy eyes.
but it's a symbol of our love.
Love and peace.
Love stinks.
Oh, I'm so glad you beat me to it. Oh god, here we go.
This poor man.
Would it be easier just to get a new rose? Good grief! Rest assured, I'll do my very best not to forget, Miss Beat.
Help me, please.
Can we call a bailiff on her?
I didn't take my eyes off the crime scene for one moment. Sa. Nothing strange to report on that front. Sa.
Hold it! Hold it right there! I see you, copper! I'm gonna use my copper
Nothing to
pen.
report. The only thing to report is you being maidenless. Not this Ace Attorney thing. And this is his camp. That's correct. Sa. I had my eyes wide open the entire time. Never looked away for a second. Dot. No one else approached the scene, and nothing was removed from it. Dot.
Okay.
I can swear to that on the yard's honor. Sa. Also, you yeeted your bouquet to the other side of the street. You just like threw it away.
I did not. You keep doing this all the time.
Really?
What?
That seems a little
You ring
strange.
my
Doesn't it?
You make me like a Taco Bell. Stop it.
You can't bring me this up. I'm telling you, we need to go to
Beg your
marriage
pardon,
counseling.
sir. Strange, sir. Seems altogether regular to me.
It's like Stranger Things.
Oh Jesus.
Are you staying regular?
No.
Perhaps a little more wine in the diet.
Maybe some Metamucil. Get your fiber. This burnt
I summon
copy of the
Patricia in
Lion's
attack
Pride.
mode and activate and have them use Karen Outrage.
Oh my lord.
This burnt copy of the Lion's Pride was originally in the garbage household. So the question remains, how did it find its way to the hand of the victim? If I had sunglasses, I would be like in CSI. Can you shed any light on that, seeing as you were at the scene of the crime the entire time?
Oh, me?
Dot 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 dot.
Really, just answer her.
Aha! Could it be Could it be a different copy, sir? One that happened to be burnt as well?
Really?
God, he's not smart.
Even if that were possible, why would the victim have been gripping a book like that in her hand?
To get it repaired, of course. Maidenless.
Wait, we're just hammering that he's meaningless. My god.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Fair. As we can see from this photographic print, she had a bag over her shoulder.
Papyrus.
Dot 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 dot. Well, sir, that book was in the lady's hand from the moment we arrived at the scene.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
I feel like we're going in circles.
Is that so?
A little bit.
Yes.
Well, I do say myself that maybe it wasn't.
I'm answering just enough in order to not give enough.
Mr. Ho, figure this out, please.
There's something about this statement that's not sitting right with me. The two
Well, that's
mysteries of
because
how
you're
that
standing.
knife ended up in her back and how that book ended up in her hand. I got a
Separate,
book
she
in my
literally got-
hand and a knife in my back.
Literally, she got stabbed in the back.
Backstabber!
Stabbed.
Literally.
Better than a butt stabber.
I mean, yeah.
Heyo.
Hey, yo.
Shut, Ripper!
No.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is complete.
There must be some common thread between them. If only I used my sewing machine.
My
One time
God.
it's in the repair shop.
Oh my god. Well, Mr. Hodo, what do you make of this?
Yes.
I'm confused.
Ah! Yes! I want some Taco Bell.
Mr. Hodo, stop thinking about food right now.
Taco time?
No.
Oh. Chicken
Get
nuggets?
a food break.
No
Zap.
sushi time.
Aw.
Your Honor, I request a food break.
Oh, sweet lord.
The whole idea of an invisible attacker has been troubling me all along. Can't you see, Susato? Please don't suplex me.
Oh, Jesus.
But I believe I'm starting to get a picture of what really happened here now.
I'm glad he
See it with
is.
my special eyes.
My special brand.
It's Gucci.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
No.
The fourth book that had no business being at the scene of the crime.
That stare of death is saying everything.
Made me sure that Mrs. Garbage was hiding something from us. But it's becoming increasingly clear that someone else has been hiding something from us as well.
Oh no, bro. Oh no.
I think I may already be armed with everything I need to strike a decisive blow here.
No, you don't.
are.
This time, it's going to expose the whole truth and nothing but the truth
Oh,
about
goody.
this mysterious affair. Let's just hope nobody knows about my affair with Kazuma.
The only mystery
Oh,
here
everybody
is how you're
knows.
maiden with.
Oh, dear, ma'am, I
The case has nothing to do with Mr. and Mrs. Garbo. Believe me, a London Bobby is good for his word.
It gets me every time, Mr. and Mrs. Garbo.
Love me some Garbo discounts over at
Oh,
Achievement
no.
Garbage discounts?
Get them at your local dumpster today.
It's Oscar
Save
the Grouch
1% on your
Garbage.
purchase.
It's garbage day!
Garbage day!
It's the parents of Oscar. This case has nothing to do with Mr. and Mrs. Garbo. Believe me, a London Bobby is good for his word. You see, sir, the window on the top floor of the Garbo's house are top hinged casements.
We have anything if it thrown out the window? We should have seen it.
Where were you, Patricia? Were you eating your potatoes again?
Or will you stand and to roll these eyes?
You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding, and you ask me about potatoes.
My daughter really likes potatoes.
I didn't know you had a daughter.
Oh, poor kid.
I thought you were just freshly married.
Poor kid.
Married.
Honeymoon phase, am I right?
Hey, what was that for?
I did.
I'm just
the
saying
secret
at
was
attention.
Trump, but my trusty really was there to make sure nothing was disturbed.
Yes. Hopefully she doesn't make me like the Taco Bell again. Oh, and I'm asleep now.
What happened was I dropped my bouquet and ended up losing my way for a while. I like frozen yogurt.
Or Go-Gurt.
Oh, that's how I got
Oh,
these
Miss
scars.
Okay, lady, what do you want? I'm gonna throw your flower at you.
I want to save it.
Objection! You claim, Constable Beat, there was nothing to report in the 15 minutes or so you were... Yes, because you were... because you were guarding the scene. You just graduated!
I didn't know you could graduate a
graduated.
scene.
I'm broke because of so many student loan debts.
Oh.
I didn't know lawyers could graduate like the same way VTubers do. Like,
Maybe.
Good on you, Ryusuke.
Yeah.
I only just started like 3 days ago. What do you want from me? But that cannot be! Or can it?
It can.
Quick, someone snack him and wake him up.
Patricia?
Oh, sorry, I like totally zoned out there. What did you say?
In your testimony just now, Mrs. Beat, you explained to the court that when you arrived back at the scene of the crime with the policeman assigned to that beat, the bouquet you had dropped at the victim's side was no longer anywhere nearby. Nearby! His name was Nearby!
Objection! Yes, on the opposite side of Briar Road to where the victim was attacked.
Monzeeks, are you gonna come to Arby's with us too?
Yes. But considering the size of that meager bouquet, if a single sorry bloom can be so described.
You want the curly fries?
Dot.
Yes, with a side of wine. No doubt was blown in the wind across the street, back into the gutter where it belongs.
Dust in the wind.
Hey, why you gonna talk trash talk my bouquet? Like, my
That's not a bouquet!
Me, though? Like, that's a really choice of words.
Objection! I object your objection. But if that were the case, then we have a case here about that bouquet.
Dot.
That is not a bouquet, that is a single rose.
Why did
What
Constable
happened to
Beat
bouquet
not
to me?
testify to the fact?
I'm sleeping. What you mean, boy? Maidenless.
Hmm?
No one else approached the scene, and nothing was removed from it. That's what I found.
Only animals in the court.
Constable Beats swore to that on Scotland Yard's honor.
Oh, time out
Isn't
for
that
the
right,
question.
you sleepyhead?
For honor!
What a sleepy
For
head.
experience!
I give you my bow!
Oh lord.
And my
And my
axe.
axe. That's why I really didn't mention it. I'm sure.
You're sure. You're sure.
I'm like 99.9% sure.
Oh god, no.
You have a 99.999% probability?
Yeah. I had a fortune teller tell me that on the street.
Oh, can't beat that then.
A
Exactly.
gypsy?
Yeah.
No, because sadly it's not only your bouquet we're talking about here. We're also talking about my bouquet.
What's
You
okay?
have a bouquet too?
You don't have a bouquet. What you mean? You're maidenless.
I mean, Von Zeke has a bouquet.
Mr. Huddle,
A liquid
They
one.
was my-
Six has a bouquet.
He
Stay
has
away
a
from my
liquid
man.
bouquet.
Naruto, stay away from my man.
Damn it! More than one thing in this case is mysteriously the wrong way around. But maybe we can
Like
turn it the
you?
right way around.
What are you talking about?
We're talking about you. Think about it. For once in your life, man.
Sensei, don't worry about it. I'll take care of him after I record.
Thinking is hard.
Besides Mrs. Beats' bouquet, there's Mr. Garbo's book.
Oh, this is great.
Mr. Garbo's copy of The Lion's Bride, which was thrown out the window by his wife.
Wasn't the Lion's Bride King? Not sorry, the Lion King?
Lion King? What? I thought that was on Broadway.
Oh, Jesus.
It would have struck the pane of the casement window and landed here, on the west side of the street, 'cause it's West Side Story. I think. And yet, I never got a chance to listen to that Grease Lightning. It was actually found here, on the opposite side of the road in the victim's hand. Meanwhile, according to the testimony we've heard, Mrs. Beats' bouquet, which is only one rose, by the way.
I appreciate you calling it a bouquet, though.
But I think this happened
not
on a
bouquet.
Wednesday. Should have been dropped here at the scene of the crime on the east side of the street. But in fact, it was actually found here on the opposite side. Opposite side
That
of the
tracks.
road in the front of Mr. and Mrs. Garbo's house.
This is great.
There's no logical explanation for those things. Unless somebody deliberately moved them. Like you.
You're just talking science fiction.
Oh my lord.
What are you trying to say?
Someone go help him.
Everything.
How dare you insult me and my husband and my potatoes? The way you're talking, it sounds like you think my Ruli's done something wrong.
That's because he has.
Oh, lord.
Don't you
I thought that
listen
was
to a word that scrawny lawyer says.
Oh my god, I thought that was a baby for a moment.
That's Mrs. Garbo.
Oh god!
We don't run on those books and bouquets. Why should we care? It's nitpicking, and that what it is.
Listen, you can talk, man. You threw a knife.
I'll give you a 1-2 with this fist.
Try me.
Oh, good. Mrs. Garadeb's come around.
Oh, sweet lord Jesus.
Uh, you might call it nitpicking, Mrs. Garadeb,
That's
but
exactly what it
deliberately
is.
meddling with the scene of a crime is a criminal offense. It's called,
Tampering?
No, give me your shit.
Tampering, Mr. Naruto. That's what you were.
Thank you. Thank you, Susato.
I don't get paid enough to deal with him. Six, you're the assistant?
You think you know basic terminology when it comes to lawyering?
Oh,
No.
God, so horrible.
I took a few months on a boat and that's it.
True.
But the person responsible for this tampering cannot admit to it. For a very subtle but compelling reason.
Objection!
All right there.
Tampering? You've barely heard the term before?
Why, yes. I think.
Yes. Kylie is a master in it.
Tell us, my learned friend, who would possibly have had cause to carry out such an elaborate deception?
Deception! Disgrace!
Something, the sky
Look on
on
his
his
face.
face.
Oh my lord.
Yes, there is someone who tampered with the scene of the crime that evening.
Guys.
Look, it's fine.
All the evidence and all the testimony points to that one particular person.
Your mom.
Counsel, I must demand that you substitute
Substantive?
this conjecture.
Oh lord.
That
Oh,
works
yeah,
for me.
It's really hard to read.
It's okay, Grandpa Santa, we got you.
I'm gonna do it like
He's
this.
old. It's okay.
Who are you saying is responsible for tampering with the scene of the crime?
Yeah, I'm very.
Oh, good.
Okay, yeah.
I guess we
Take
can bust
that! We're in the kitchen now!
Oh lord.
this. Jimmy, I'm the chef now.
Now I feel bad.
Obviously, there's only one person it could have been. Constable Rolly Beat, it was you who set fire to the kitchen and the rain.
Oh god.
Yeah.
What? A policeman? A member of Scotland Yard?
They're all
Precisely.
shady.
Oh.
What nonsense! Why would I really do something like that? That is absolutely nonsense! How dare you! Why I am!
Put her in the corner.
There's no one straighter than my husband! Nobody!
I don't think you'd be that way.
Nobody works more tirelessly for the people of London! Hey!
Yeah, but
No hero among the people!
Mrs. Beats, you said in your testimony that your husband asked you to go to a nearby police box to fetch the officer on duty? My papers. I can't find the answer. Do you know the answer to this on the test? I'm supposed to write an exam tomorrow.
Are you good? Did you study beforehand?
No,
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
I thought I would just look off of somebody else's paper.
I've been there, I've done that.
Naruhodo, stop
Uh,
touching my stuff.
15 minutes that you were absent from the scene is the only opportunity anyone had to tamper with.
You're making it up! It's all nonsense! It's all lies! How
Nuh-uh.
dare you bring this bullshit into my house! How dare you! How dare you try to ruin my marriage!
Just yet.
Oh, that's
This man with the whiskers!
What the
I
heck?
knows him! I knows him!
the fact that she's
knows
just
him!
the fact that she's just using husband's sleeping body like
He's
this
a meat
is-
shield.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, this is just an absolute good example of her controlling him in the best visual way.
We summoned my boyfriend.
This is my Gundam! We will succeed!
I object! Your nonsense. If that was true, Constable Beat would have seen him do it. And he wouldn't have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids.
And that dumb dog.
Hey!
Oh.
Ruh-roh.
I'm kidding.
About that.
I didn't point it out, but when you dropped your bouquet, Miss B, it was after the minute had fled the scene, right?
Fled the
Right.
scene. Or did they flood the scene?
I don't necessarily know how the
Nice.
chain of events happened.
Well, Mrs. Beats, you really need to know your story.
Well,
This poor man.
before.
I feel so bad for him. Oh god.
First, you make accusations about the landlord and policeman's wife. And now you incriminate a policeman as well?
It's what I do best.
I
Screwed up
sue for
my
defamation.
There's another day in the office.
I'll see you
sue
in
for
my
defamation.
office. That I don't have.
Accusations lack one very important thing.
Eh? What's that?
What's that?
Not the Reaper! Is it the Carolina Reaper?
God, I hope not. You claim the crime was tampered with,
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
but there is only one reason anyone would commit such a reckless crime. To hide something.
To be fair, honey, that's what we talked about.
We all got a lot to hide.
I mean, yeah. Every one of us in real
It'll be
life.
a reckless abandon of like the legal prejudice system that we're currently
Susato.
in.
Did you know I'm not wearing pants? But I am
Oh,
wearing
yeah.
pants?
Oh, yeah. I'll see you in your office later.
What?
My
Hey,
pants are a
yo.
lie.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Rolly, I'll catch up with you later. That's right. He's right.
We're all meeting in the office later for Arby's?
Arby! We have to meet.
Oh, my puppy.
My husband and I just having a beer. That's all. There's no way to tell we were involved with this. I don't know why the fuck you're accusing us. But why do we have anything to hide? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
You've offered no motive for this alleged tampering.
Tampering, schmampering.
Until you do, your accusations are nothing but empty threats.
Hmm?
Yeah, take that, maidenless.
Eat that, Oopsies.
Constable Beat had a very good reason for wanting to tamper with the scene of the crime. That's the key to this entire affair.
Nah, I didn't have a reason.
So have you managed to solve the mystery?
No,
Because I really want
No.
Arby's.
we'll get Arby's after this case.
You better give me Arby's. All
Okay,
I'll do is without a takedown.
let me find my coupons later.
Okay.
Your coupons expired, sir.
No!
That almost screwed me up. Counsel! Counsel! You have made a very serious accusation against the London police officer.
I'm proving that my coupons have made an. I'm using my
Where's your
coupons.
coupons are made in this?
I'm using my coupons on this case to get a discount.
Yeah, I'm
It has
also using my
expired.
coupons. Hopefully mine will be used.
If you are mistaken, I am sure I need not point out that your reputation as a lawyer will be irrevocably. Thank you. Damaged.
No worries.
Irrevocably.
Damaged.
That is
Oh
a
no,
weird
my
word.
career.
Yeah.
Irre-
With that stark warning in mind, you will now explain to the court the motive of this alleged tampering.
That is it. There
yes,
is
my
none.
lord. I will say,
I hate this.
Constable Beat's motive for tampering with the crime scene was to hide all of the
What the
above.
book smell?
All of the above.
What the book smell?
Do the book.
Start that book first.
Yes.
Where the book fell to the ground. That's what he had to cover up at all costs.
I mean, the book is such huge ass.
True.
And why exactly?
There's more shit in a book.
I don't know.
Face like, I don't know.
Well, of course, the reason is,
Do you have something to hide, my learned friend?
me? And I always do. You know nothing of my relationship with Kazuma.
What?
I said nothing!
Maidenless.
Is that why
Yeah,
you
you have Cosmo to yourself, not me.
He's gone! You know very well, Suzato. We neither of us can have him.
I can dream.
So can I.
You shush.
You have something to hide, my love.
For it seems you're unwilling to share the reason with the court.
No bitches. I am the bitches!
Or could it be, perhaps, that no reason exists?
That stance does it all.
I just love that stuff.
Me too.
He didn't even try to hide his displeasure, or maybe it was pleasure.
It might be
Hey,
Stay
no.
tuned!
Yes, I...
Yeah. Smack, 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 smack.
Da, 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 da.
What's his motive? Round 2!
So it wasn't the book.
It's the voice.
Okay.
What you need?
I think it was the victim. I think it was the
I'm
victim.
still saying
I
bouquet.
still say going to the victim. But it seems like it'll loop back around going like, ah, nope,
The
try again.
victim.
Yeah.
The victim,
so
probably.
okay, we're going with the victim now?
Yep.
Okay.
Screw my bouquet.
Maria Flower.
Where the victim fell to the ground, they hit with a plop. That is what this Bobby had to cover up at all costs.
Where the victim fell? Do you mean where she was attacked? What are you talking about? We told you at the very start, didn't we? What the fuck? Why do you keep bringing us back to here?
Center of gravity, ma'am. Center of gravity.
Oh no.
Bitch, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? What's not happening? Remember?
Help me.
It was. Oh.
Right here!
We know, we know! That's certainly what everybody has been led to believe. But don't believe it for a second! But in fact, in the end, that isn't where the victim was stabbed at all.
That's beyond my understanding. What?
Look at how big feet. Rolly had some big feet. He's got like Sora's shoes.
I'm beginning to wonder where this tumultuous trial will end, Council.
Good shit, good shit.
I suppose I got that word right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Me too.
If that's your assertion, then the court is dying to know my Nipponese friend, thank you. Where are you proposing that the crime actually took place that evening?
I don't fucking know. My bouquet was dropped on one side of the room.
It's just a flower!
Can't tell my left and right.
Neither can
Don't
I,
even
but
stress about it.
we'll go with this. Take that! Take that, you coward!
But that's on the opposite side of the road.
Hey, I don't understand.
Course you don't understand.
I'm
Your
not
husband's sleeping at the
this
stand.
point.
On the evening in question, Mr. Garadab's book fell directly down from the open window above.
What's it got to do with jack shit?
And your bouquet, Mrs. Beat, never moved at all because it's only one flower.
You said, I don't. What are you trying to say here?
I'm saying everything.
Are you a time traveler?
Yes. What did move was the scene of the crime itself.
Oh shit! You know that might be a good point.
Good gracious!
I'm dead.
I didn't think about that.
Perhaps you haven't been listening to the ample testimony of the court has heard. Bear these witnesses both saw the moment the attack took place. Oh wait, but these. Yeah,
You're good. Don't
I
worry
can
about
read.
it.
You're good.
That's right. I saw it with my own eyes. These sparkly blue eyes.
It was 5 o'clock somewhere in the evening and already dark. There was typical London fog on the ground. We're still going to Arby's though, right? Maybe we can
Yes.
catch the
No.
5 o'clock?
Yay, I hope so.
When you saw the incident unfold and ran to the victim's aid, watch me grab my sword. That was actually on the west side of Briar Road, where a flash mob was about to happen.
No, that's not true. It can't have been. That's bullshit. You're fucking lying.
I call bullshit on your bullshit.
I call bullshit on your bullshit on my bullshit.
Constable B then arranged for you to be absent for a while by sending you for help.
That smug ass smile.
And during the 15 minutes you were away, you transplanted the crime scene.
You know this fucking surgeon.
For what
the hell are you
reason?
talking about?
Yeah, surgically moved it over.
For what reason, though?
On account of
what
every
reason?
reason.
Give me one.
Books.
Books.
He moved all the things shown in this print. The victim herself, and he moved everything in fact to the pavement on the east side of Briar Road.
But what's the reasoning?
I was about to ask.
I was about to say extraordinary.
You're not?
Extraordinary.
You're not exactly wrong.
I know, but I know that wasn't going to be pronounced right.
But the constable overlooked one thing.
What?
Yo,
What did you overlook?
The bouquet, I presume.
But what's the reason for moving the body?
Exactly. Exactamundo.
Appreciable if
Right.
you were calling it a bouquet now instead of a singular rose.
Here, back cuties. Orphan 6 said it wasn't noticed until the morning, as it lay there on the street lamps. Has no light. I can't read today.
You're doing great.
You're good. You're good. You're doing great. It was
I'm
on
also-
the street lamp.
Listen, I'll also step in my face, so.
Yes, it couldn't be seen in the dark, obviously.
Unbeknownst to you, I have glow-in-the-dark eyes. I think.
Sus.
Which is why it was only the bouquet.
I was in medbay.
That was found in its original position on the pavement on the west side of Briar Road.
Hey, I got lost somewhere along the way. I thought it was somewhere on the east side. Oh, it's alright. Anyways, go on.
I thought you were gonna give me a 5-star review on Yelp.
I love seeds.
Listen here now. And that is the defense's theory about what really happened that evening. How do you respond?
There was no reason for me moving the
Constable
body.
Rowley Beat.
Why would I move the body, sir?
Because of an egg beater.
An egg
Is he
beater?
asleep again?
What? Doesn't make sense.
Nope.
Well, I'm very sorry.
He is an egg beater, though. I mean, like, I'm knocked up right now.
Gosh.
Please don't send him away to prison. I really need him to support this child.
I didn't mean to nod off again, but I haven't slept properly in a month.
Maybe he's been
Help
working
me,
for
Patricia
a month.
made me do it. It was
I think he
Patricia.
did say he was like
She-
working on
she
a month
gave
or
me
so.
too much brain
Yeah.
damage. Help.
Maybe he
She
wanted
made
to just
sentient
sleep.
potatoes. Did I miss anything important?
Everything, actually.
Ah, understandable.
Oh, Rowley.
Oh,
That
that's
is
the worst.
so admirable, isn't that? It isn't true, is it? But is all lies.
Can you
Isn't
just
it?
repeat everything again and I'll fall asleep and just have this endless cycle?
You know, that'd be fine by me. I've gotten used to you at this point. I know it is because you're the most upstanding, righteous man I know.
Yeah.
Oh lord.
Really?
I had a dream. A terrible dream.
I have a
Fight.
dream!
An
Really?
unbeatable foe. Too
Really?
bad. All the things I did that night.
What did you do that night?
What are you talking about, really?
Where did you go last night?
Everything come out. Everything exposed.
This bad.
Really? Are you okay, honey?
Only it seems it wasn't a dream at all.
So you didn't have any dreams.
Really? You love my life?
It's Patricia, okay? She's brainwashing me. She rocks my head like the Taco Bell daily. I have too much brain damage.
Let me
Help
order that pizza.
What on earth is the meaning of all of this?
I'm insane, Your Honor. I have too much brain damage.
Oh, really? Why? Why would you do something like this? It's so dreamy. Wait, no, hold on. Moving a corpse is a criminal offense, isn't it?
They're not dead.
Ugh. Wishing the victim dead should be one too. God.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking the victim's dead should be one too, lawyer.
Constable, explain yourself. Why would you do this?
It was Patricia.
As a prospective member of Scotland Yard, your duty is to protect the good old people of London Town. Why did I become Irish all of a sudden?
Works with me.
It's the anger.
I'm dead. I can't say sa.
We all took a sip of the Jaeger.
Oh lord.
And then we got this way.
Oh lord.
What do you mean?
What?
I have too much brain damage, sa.
Is it my fault?
Yes. I really am even so sorry about all this.
You're doing great, honey.
For damaging the yard's reputation. For being insane because my wife has caused so much brain damage. For everything.
Oh, shit. Maybe I should have treated him better.
I have a possible explanation. Your wife's crazy.
I plead insanity, Your Honor.
For why on that particular evening, Constable Beat felt compelled to move the scene of the crime. But maybe he was going for some MeUndies. I can think of one reason.
What? How could you possibly know?
You heard it here, folks. Monzy swears MeUndies.
Because he did it the whole time.
You, a foreigner, presuming to understand the mind of a Scotland Yard policeman,
I'm in your
Yes.
brain.
and yet Lord
I'm a
Von
very
Seeks
brain damaged
is
Scotland
this
Yard
foreigner
policeman.
who has uncovered the startling truth of the matter thus far.
He looks so appalled.
Oh,
There's no other word for it, really.
I believe it would be beneficial to the court to hear this extraordinary young lawyer's theory.
Your Honor, I call defamation on the lawyer.
Counsel for the defense, if you please.
Yes, my lord, and that's what you call
I
a
feel like
lawyer's
I'm
theory.
Fat there. Now then, I think you'd better show us some evidence.
are you doing in me swamp? I'll provide it once, my lord.
What are you doing in me court?
That's way better.
Yeah.
England, Japan, England, Japan, England, Japan, England, Japan. It makes no difference. It makes no difference where you come from. Human emotions are the same.
I mean, he ain't wrong.
Yeah.
Sad but true, is that one?
And I think I have a fairly good idea of the feelings behind this man's actions.
Oh.
I
What gives
no
away the
idea.
motive for Constable Beats' unthinkable actions?
My eye. It's the
Item 1. Policeman will strive to preserve peace within his allotted beat. Item 2. A patrolling officer is expected to walk 20 miles around his beat every day for the furtherance of community relations.
Jesus.
Metropolitan Police Regulations. Item 1. Any crimes fall under the jurisdiction of the beat in which they are discovered. Item 2. When a crime is discovered on his beat, a policeman must assist with initial investigations to help detectives.
See?
Wait a minute.
See? Because he's
I
a
don't think he
police officer and he discovered the crime, he was supposed to help.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And he didn't
all right.
want
You're
to.
wrong.
But he didn't. He abstained from
wrong.
helping.
No, you're wrong.
Take that! How about you? Those are my dots. Leave them alone. I realize that I'm a foreigner in this land. And I have only just arrived from Japan.
Didn't you illegally board a ship?
Yes, we did. We were
Look.
stowaways. We don't talk about that.
I think we should change. I think I'm suing them for doing illegal actions. They're not citizens. They don't have the qualifications to be a lawyer.
I
Where's the certificate?
became a lawyer in technically a month, but I
Wait.
became a lawyer in 3 days.
Where?
Which is why all this information about London's so-called boobies is completely new to me.
Hey, yo.
I mean bobbies.
Well.
Hey, term appropriate, Your Honor.
I'm
Cancel
sorry.
Cancel him, Your Honor. Duh.
I've learned that through honorable patrolling, the beat is the most demanding work in the world, for example. His Bobbles. Bobbles over here.
Keeping the peace, looking after the citizens on his beat in all kinds of ways. There's no doubt that a young Bobby in charge with a great deal to do each day, certainly. I have broken English.
But for Constable Beat, the day in question was special.
Special? How? I'm just
Your
getting
mom.
Scottish now.
On account of this bouquet here, my lord.
At this point, I don't know if the voice matters for the judge.
I'm throwing
know.
away my humanity, Ryunosuke. It's a divorce settlement!
Oh.
Yeah, he's
Mavenless.
forcing me.
It's like she
Quiet,
agrees.
Patricia. Oh, my throat. I'm dying.
Oh, yes, please keep showing me my bouquet. I'd love it so much. Happy anniversary.
Hmm?
Constable Beat had worked so hard to be able to afford that simple gift for his wife,
That's why I call
and
it a
was so
bouquet.
looking forward to taking her out for a celebratory meal.
He works really hard.
You shush over there.
When he and Mrs. Beat stumbled upon the crime along Briar Road,
Dun dun dun. When he saw
I'm
that
assuming
shadow.
it's me.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was me still.
You can go.
Okay. When he saw the shadowy figure through the fog collapse on the pavement ahead of them, What must have gone through the man's mind?
I can tell you.
But just on that one particular day, I was looking forward to celebrating my wedding anniversary.
Your wedding anniversary!
Mr. Beat puts up with a lot being married to a Bobby like me. I wanted to show my dear wife how much I cared.
Oh, please.
This is a flashback. I become red now.
This is the warrant card that Constable Beat offered to lend me earlier. I can speak, yes?
Can you?
Inside, among the rules. Among Us! The rules for patrolling
Sus.
policemen says that we're all sus.
Always, 24/7.
No,
When
Yeah.
a crime is discovered on his beat, a policeman must assist with initial investigations and help detectives.
Aha! I knew it! I knew they were getting technical.
I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for
Constable
you meddling
Beat.
kid.
Is that, or is that not, the reason why you moved the whole scene of the crime that day?
It was because of the brain damage caused by my wife.
I don't cause brain damage, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Everything you said, it's all right.
I didn't think he was actually gonna confess.
Neither
You
did
need
I.
no.
My dude's tired.
I mean, he's been working for a month straight, but
So
still.
that's it.
So
Oh wait, wrong person. Ah.
Oh, that's it. It was all to do with the boundary of your beat.
Oh,
Exactly. To summarize, the incident actually occurred on Constable Beat's beat.
Eh?
Like, Rutabaga beat.
Eh?
So they're dropping beats. Good
He's
gracious.
going loud.
Constable! Do you realize the gravity of what you have done?
I pleaded sanity, Your Honor.
Overruled!
It was my first time since I became a copper that I ever cursed God.
Oh my.
Stay close to me, pal. The criminal could still be lurking somewhere.
That's okay.
As we ran over to the scene, I had every intention of doing my duty as a police officer.
I almost read that as we ran over. We ran her over with my own car.
Do I have a car?
As we ran her over with my own foot.
As he ran her over with my boat.
I'll boot to the head.
We got to report this to the station as quickly as possible.
And you, I bequeath a boot to the head. If only I had my tits working.
Dawned on me. And then it dawned on me that you're so maidenless.
No!
I realized where we were, where the victim was lying, and what that meant for me.
For you, for me. Whee!
For me, for me, for me. Ah. When a crime is discovered on his beat, a policeman must assist with the initial investigation and help detectives. Why here? Why does this have to happen here? And why tonight, of all nights? Why, God? Why? Why?
Nani?
it's a copper's job to guard the scene of the crime. So I told Pat she'll have to go to the nearest police box and fetch whoever was on duty there.
She needed a timeout, that's what.
It was then when I opened my mouth to speak. It just came over me, or came out. I couldn't believe the words that were coming out of my own mouth. This is the next beat to mine, Pat. So you have to go to the police box that covers it. Turn right along Merskasum Street.
Oh, Susato.
Ah.
You gonna be okay over there? Bobby?
No. Dot.
I tell you what.
You're still maidenless, though. I'm.
We made him cry.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I kind of feel bad.
Same. We made him cry.
Also, I just noticed his tears go down. I noticed his tears go down, but they don't actually drip down any further. They just stop at his chin.
Oh yeah, the chin strap.
It's
That's
soaking
great.
it up really quick.
Oh, Constable. I just wanted just that one night to take my Patricia out for dinner.
Take her out for dinner. I thought she was dinner.
She's a whole ass meal.
You're still maidenless, be quiet. Just that one night.
Damn, I really feel for Rolly now.
What's that?
I'm really feeling for Rolly now.
Oh, yeah.
Ew. Poor guy.
You knew that if the incident was on your beat, your evening of celebration would be ruined.
Yes.
And so you decided to move the entire crime scene outside your jurisdiction. Just across the street to the east pavement of Briar Road, which falls under the neighboring beat's care.
So would he have actually, like, dragged her across the snow? Because that would have left a trail.
Yep,
Unless he picked.
but they found it in the
up.
morning, so
Yeah,
You
unless...
see,
True.
I thought. Well, I was sure the victim was dead.
Unless he
You
just got
see?
the victim to walk over there.
but then there would have been footprints.
True.
Yeah.
I
But-
could have picked the victim up, you know that, right?
Well,
Mhm.
then again, though, like we said, they didn't find her till morning, so it must
Beg your
that would-
pardon?
over the evening.
Mhm.
Oh, of course he did. Otherwise, my Rolly would never have left the poor woman on the freezing cold pavement. Right, Rolly? You're not a piece of shit.
I mean,
I'm not.
you're telling
I
me he didn't
see
check
you
for
are
a
meeting
pulse?
now.
Of course he checked for a pulse. He's not an idiot. Right,
Well,
Rolly?
so she wasn't
Did you
there.
do CPR?
But God got me back for my sins. Didn't he?
Oh yeah.
That's why That's why I missed the rose I bought for Pat.
Who's Pat?
Oh wait.
Oh no, Rolly! That was all my fault!
Oh.
I should never have dropped it in such a dark place. I'm so
Depressed time.
sorry, Rolly.
So, technically, at this point, she should go to jail because it sounds like she helped.
Yeah. In
Pretty much, yeah.
compliance with the
Depressed boy Rolly here.
my
I
dots.
wanna hold him.
And can you tell us, Constable, how many books did you move from one side of the road to the other in total? How many books does it take for an officer to move?
Oh, I've heard this one before.
Oh, 4 it was. Yes, definitely 4.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's okay.
3 of them dropped by Mr. Nuts. Oh god.
Natsumi.
Natsumi.
Let's call him
And
Mr.
the
Nuts.
I
Mr.
his
Nuts!
Name. I forgot his name is like very hard for me. Ow. And the fourth? Being the one that fell from the window upstairs. Garbage household, of course.
Ah, yes, the Garbo household. But what made you place that book in the victim's hand? When all others were scattered haphazardly around, I mean.
Oh, well, that's because that's how I found it.
How you found it? What do you mean?
It was Mr. Garbo's,
When we first ran over her.
when we first ran over to the scene. Mr. Garbo stabbed him.
We'll assess the
Finish
damage.
her. The victim was already holding the book. So, when I moved everything, I made sure it was still in her hand.
You see, I assess the situation. I assess the situation.
You gotta believe me. I drop kicked that child in self-defense.
And you're sure it was this book? The Lion's Pride that the victim was holding? No other book in question?
Yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. No doubt about it, sir. I'm depressed. Sir.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Why did you become a violent vampire?
I don't know.
Blah, blah, blah.
I
won't
want
say
to read your
blah, blah,
book.
blah. I want to read thy book.
The fourth book's
It was
information has been updated.
It was Mrs. Garbo who killed them. I saw it. I caught them red-handed. They're the imposter.
She did it with a knife in the back, in the street corner.
I thought it was an open and shut case at the time.
It's an open
You
invitation.
see, there were only the 2 people at the scene. Pat and me both saw it happen. However, which way you look at it, it had to be the fellow who ran off who done it. I thought. I couldn't see the harm, really. I didn't think moving it all over the road would make a jot of difference. I suppose this is it for me now. I've had it. I'm about to tie my scarf somewhere. Don't mind
Somebody
me.
get this man some chalky milk.
I plead insanity, your lord.
My lord.
You've been pleading insanity since the
Yes,
start.
Lord Von Seeks. I believe that concludes the cross-examination of the witness. Says,
Oh no.
Constable, you may withdraw.
Yes, sir. Time to hang the scarf up somewhere in a high place.
Mr. Prosecutor, sir? What will become of my ruling? What's gonna happen to him?
Oh, his
I'm
ass
gonna
is going
die.
to jail.
So are you.
No, I'm gonna die, sir. I'm gonna die.
For now, you are free to go home. The police will contact you in due course.
Alright, ruling, we got like maybe a week. Please, don't punish my husband. This was all my fault.
Oh, don't worry, you're going after him too.
It's because I'm always moaning at him for coming home late. Hold on, sorry, the word caught me off guard.
Leave it now, Pat. Let's go home. I'm tired of living. No.
I was gonna say.
You know, he looks like he would say something like that.
Alright then,
And this is the last time you ever hear Constable Beats.
One last
You'll
thing,
never
Constable.
take me alive. Sir?
Let this be a lesson to you.
That you're maidenless?
Criminal investigation. Every detail matters. However insignificant it may seem to you.
Yes. Sir.
He sounds like a sad puppy.
It really does.
Carve that lesson into your mind.
And your soul and your heart.
And never again make the same mistake of tampering with the scene of the crime.
What about of my own crime of death? Never again, sir. You mean to say...
Bring in the tomatoes!
Yes.
But you will be getting punished.
Oh yeah.
Leave now. This trial is not yet over.
This poor man's just done with it all.
Oh,
Make sure he gets a boot to the head when on the way out.
Sir!
Oh,
You'll never catch me alive.
Quite the
I'll
stretch of a bit of a
blame the
nation,
murder
so
on the Japanese guy anyway. He won't get away with it.
Whoever thought of a third party transplanting the entire scene of a crime like that? Indeed, my lord. Nevertheless, there are some immutable facts here, principally. That the accused, Mr. Sosuke Natsume, is the only person who could have possibly committed this crime.
Objection! I object! No,
You're still
I
maidenless.
disagree. Now that we know the true scene of the incident there is someone else. Another person who could be responsible for the knife in the victim's back.
It's your mom.
Oh god.
forgive me for being presumptuous.
I hope you
I
enjoyed
believe
the
the
movie.
Prosecution is
Probably well aware of that possibility already. Naruto, really?
Yeah, really.
Lord Van Steeks? Is this true? Very well. Name the person if you will, and if further investigation is warranted.
Oh boy.
That sure isn't me.
It
You
could
will
be
name
you.
this other person who could have been perpetrated the crime.
It was you,
My
Von
tongue
Ziet!
is tired. My tongue's getting tired. So many big fancy words.
Yeah, I think we've all come to an agreement that we're choosing the unfortunate defense.
Yes.
We're
He did
selling
us
our own
good.
man out.
Gotta.
Take that! Ex-
Oh, you guys, I'm having trouble loading it.
Oh no.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, Grandpa Santa.
I'm afraid I was unable to hear you, Counsel. Again, please. And louder this time. I dare say my learned friend's timid tone is a reflection of the confidence in he has in his answer.
Words are hard.
I'm just so baffled of how stupid this lawyer is.
Confidence? Never heard of her.
I think. Oh,
Is she
I
beautiful?
think I get to go see you later tonight.
So that's what all that sweat is about? Is it?
No, I'm just naturally a sweaty person. I perspirate a
You're
lot! We've already managed to establish where the victim actually collapsed. I'm sure that means I need some deodorant. We must nearly be at the end of the line. So help me, I will sink this ship. Battleship to E3.
I say again,
Time to reload.
will you name the other person who could have perpetrated this crime? Okay.
Yes, it's Mr. and Mrs. Garbo. So, they must have gotten married on Garbage Day!
Garbage day.
Yeah.
Take that!
Oh, their hands up.
I bring forth. The defense would once again like to request the cross-examination of a new witness, my lord. Aw shit, here we go again.
Once again.
Yeah, we're bringing back Rolly. Let's go.
My assistant made the same request earlier. Susato, do it again!
I see.
Yes, I
Here we
did.
are.
Sato, do the thing!
Bring me the mayo! In order
Make
to
me a sandwich.
Excuse me.
In order to finally reveal the truth about this case, it's imperative that we cross-examine juror number 4, Mrs. Joan Garbo.
Oh.
Me? Me? How dare me?
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
It's me!
My bishops.
That request has already been denied.
When was
I object!
Irish?
But the situation is very different now.
The thing that remains the same is how you're maidenless.
Mrs. Garbo, answer me this. What do you want now, you little toad?
You're more of the toad than anyone here.
This is yeah.
At the time of the
Oh,
incidents,
God.
you were engaged in a violent argument with your husband, Mr. John Garbo. It's John Cena!
Don't worry, you won't
You
see him
can't see
coming.
me.
You can't see me. My time is now.
In the course of the argument, a minor house fire was ignited.
How minor was it?
It burned a bookshelf a bit and part of the carpet.
I'm
Okay,
so
go on.
ignited. And to clear the smoke from the room, your husband opened a window that looks over Briar Road. Well, what of it?
I feel like she'd be like, man, what of it?
You threw this book at your husband. When he was cornered with his back against the window. 12 hours in the dungeon!
I don't
Yo.
think 12 hours would be long enough for her.
Upon striking the pane of the window, of the open top-hinged casement window. That is a word. The book plummeted directly down. 400 years dungeon.
Jesus.
Yes, 400. Oh wait, no, I can survive that long.
You could. I couldn't.
300. I'm 323. I've survived a lot worse.
Finding its way downtown, walking fast,
Faces
Sliding
past and
into-
it's homebound.
Oh no.
sliding into victims' hands. To what we now know to be the true scene of the incident.
I'm gonna sing that rhythm of the song.
Alright, can't do it.
Yes, and
And
as
I
I
miss
said,
you.
what of it?
And now I wonder.
2 days
If I
prison
could
jail?
move the corpse from one
We don't talk about
side
prison
of the
jail.
road to the other side.
Hey guys, have you heard of prison jail?
Oh god. Super fun jail, let me tell ya.
Oh, well, you see my friend over here, Officer Cop.
Officer Cop over here. How you doing?
Officer Billy.
First name Officer, last name Cop. Nice to meet you. And this here's my buddy Dick Army.
I got nothing anymore.
And next to him is Ignoramus Navy SEALs. Glad you can make it, sir. We welcome you with open arms here.
During the argument, you were beside yourself with rage. As such, you threw not just books, but anything you could lay your hands on.
Let it go. Let
No.
it
My husband's jewels, maybe.
So let me ask you one more time, Mrs. Garbo. Hurry, I'm getting hungry. We need to go to Arby's soon and quick.
What
They got the
they're
meats.
going to say.
This knife, the one removed from the victim's back. Have you really never laid eyes on it before? Ah!
Seems
My
more.
jewels.
They jiggle.
They do! They're such jiggly little things.
They have the meats.
Oh.
I don't recall it. Seriously? Like, dude, come on.
My jewels don't lie.
I want tonight, and my jowls don't lie.
Look at her, she's
You okay?
slapping her jowls.
Yeah.
Jiggle physics. Look at her.
My pudding cheeks.
Does my cheeks jiggle that? Does my cheeks
Flan
jiggle that
to see
much?
flan. Flan to see flan.
Oh, why do I always say fantasy flan? Listen.
Am I
Wait,
what's the
supposed to
lawyer's
remember
name?
everything I picked up and threw at my husband?
Wait, I can...
And anyway,
Objection,
the man
believe it.
over there in all that regalia said members of the jury needn't testify, did he?
If you think about it, Naruto's no talk no jutsu will make him the ultimate lawyer.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Holy crap.
Conveniently, yes.
Objection!
Talk no jutsu would be his most powerful technique in court.
Yeah.
No, I have no recollection of saying that at all. Juror number 4.
Oh, damn! Not even by
Oh.
name.
Oh!
Make no mistake.
Mickey, when'd you get here?
You
I've always
make no
been
mistake. You jurors are not special in any way. You are not immune to the judicial process.
I have diplomatic immunity!
If we
I mean,
call
you're
you
not
on
wrong.
stage,
Just claim
you best
double
get your ass
jeopardy.
on stage.
No, it can't. Just say double jeopardy, then they can't do it on stage or on there.
Double
Right, but
jeopardy.
they
Yeah,
gotta
they'll
be
just
trial
confused
twice
on,
for
like,
the
what do you
same
mean double
thing.
jeopardy?
No, that's
Double
being judged for the
jeopardy
same
means you
crime
can't-
twice.
No,
Yeah.
no, I know, but like the rest of the court will be like, wait, what do you mean double? You done this before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, just say
if-
my husband already sued me for this.
All right. If you
The
know
defendant,
something about this
Mr.
knife,
Not
madam,
sue me.
if you know something
Sue
about
me.
this knife, madam, let the truth come out.
But that's just common. Or a garden knife. It could have come from anywhere.
Garden knife.
We have several like that at home. If one went missing, oh my. How would you expect me to know?
Oh, she's powering up. She's turning
What's
super.
that?
She's gonna turn to a Super Saiyan.
I think I'm turning into Monokuma.
Are you joking?
No.
What are you saying, please, Mr. Garabo? Mrs. Garabo, sorry.
Did you just assume their gender?
I
can't-
did so. I am the judge, and that's vital.
Listen, you look like a giant baby.
It's the gazebo.
The guy.
Mrs. Gazebo.
Do not sue me.
Now you listen to me. See here, I refuse to believe all this nonsense. Ha!
I love your comment. Do not sue me.
See? I couldn't bear the thought that I'd injured someone, do you hear? I couldn't bear it!
Is she
Yeah,
admitting?
you
You
have no
couldn't
problem
bear it,
using
but it
your
doesn't
husband.
mean you couldn't execute it.
Oh, I find it funny. I couldn't bear the thought of injuring someone, yet she proceeds to throw a whole bunch of stuff, including setting fire to their place. with her
Right?
husband.
Not just that, she's speaking in past tense like she's already done it.
She
did
probably
do it.
has.
I think.
I wonder how many
Yeah.
times that she's thrown stuff at her husband and nearly killed him.
Oh, probably lots.
A lot.
I mean,
Oh god dang it. Poor woman.
who you calling poor?
You bitch.
So, yes, I want evidence. I want to see that hard evidence if you're going to insist on being this my fault. You see?
I mean,
Mm-mm.
have
but
a
it's
knife.
sounded just fine.
You're going to have to prove to me that I threw that knife if that's what you think. Hit him high, hit him low, hit him hard.
You
Yeah?
take the high road, I'll take the low road. I'll still kick you in the balls.
Why does that
My
actually
friend
fit?
just died.
Come along now. Chop chop. Do your worst.
I'll still kick you in the balls.
Well,
Use the sword.
Quick, the sword passed down through family tradition.
Execution.
Use your samurai arts.
Use the
Okay.
slicey no jitsu.
sorry, I had to stop myself from laughing so
the
hard.
one chip no jutsu.
Hit that smoking sexy style on her.
I can't do my lines, Jesus.
The tears of laughter.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Naruto, get this woman. Please.
I place Sasato in attack mode and end my turn. If I had evidence like that, believe me, I would have thrown it at her already, just like I would have thrown
Like
you.
how she throws shit at everyone else.
I mean, you can still throw me. I'll land on my feet like a cat.
Throw the sword at her. She won't catch it.
Then take the stand. juror.
Yes, sir. I mean, what?
Oh!
Oh!
You're
Oh!
talking to the juror. I'm sorry.
The prosecution does not object to the defense's request to cross-examine this woman.
Damn, Zeke's just not giving a shit here.
I
Thank
think
you,
he's
Man,
met
Lord
this
Von
point.
Zeeks.
lawful, bro.
At this point, he wants to get this over with.
He just
Yeah.
wants to go home. He just wants to go home, get out of his outfit.
He
Go
just
in the
wants
hot
some
thing,
wine.
Yeah.
Is lawful,
And have a
bro.
nice tall bottle of wine.
Exactly.
I'm going to have to testify?
Yes.
Yes, you big baby.
Would you believe she's wearing a maid dress?
Yeah.
Juror
Number
number
four.
4.
But she does just for appearances. Let's keep in mind that.
Well,
Should I-
she's doing that for a reason. We found out since they can't really afford a maid.
Exactly. There you go.
Juror number
She's
4.
fulfilling his wildest fantasies.
Exactly.
Make his wife a maid. There
I'm
you go.
sure, as I'm sure you will appreciate, having it observed with your very own eyes today,
I've observed a
power of
lot of
plot
things
armor.
today.
witness testimony can lead to the most extraordinary truths being unearthed.
This is
I
the
feel-
power of plot armor.
I feel like this has
Truths.
never happened in this courtroom until today, and everybody just kept being told, "Oh, this is what happened." They're like, "Ah, seems legit."
Truths of which the witnesses themselves may not even have been aware.
Testify them cheeks.
Testify them.
Oh, dearie me.
You know what? I can't make that comment on that one. Oh, right. So I demand your full and unadulterated testimony, Mrs. Garabe. Bleh, bleh.
The gazebo shall now take the stand.
And mark my words. In this court of law today, we shall extract the truth.
Exactly.
I actually didn't.
Exact.
I was not
Extract
even
the
gonna correct
target.
because I thought that was the right word.
Same.
You concur, counsels?
No.
Certainly, my lord.
Imagine if you just say
Oh.
no.
Here! Yes, I'm present. That's what I'm hoping for, my lord.
My man was straight up like, "Oh shit, I didn't think I'd get this far."
Yeah, that was the face of like, huh.
He's just like, "Wow, I did not know I could get this far in life." Jesus.
Thanks,
This worked.
Ryunosuke. This is such a strange feeling. I can feel it in my bones.
And in my liver. I don't know what it's on about.
For the first time since arriving in this country, it actually feels real.
No, you're living in a simulation.
It's just a simulation.
Damn.
Filled with plot
You've
armor
created
and
a
wild
time
things.
paradox. I'm here in the Old Bailey, and I'm a lawyer, damn it.
No, you're not. Where's your certification?
Yeah, where's your pen?
Oh
Why
my
does she
lord.
have tea?
Oh, that's a recurring thing. You'll have to watch when she gets to this. It's great.
Witness, state your name and occupation.
Oh! Ah! Yes! My name is Joan Gazebo. And I'm,
You keep tapping them cheeks.
Yeah, keep
I'm
popping
a
'em.
juror and such like. Sounds like even she doesn't know if she's a housewife or a maid or what anymore.
True.
The court
I-
has decided your testimony is required in order to clarify matters in this case. Do you understand, madam?
No.
Yes, my lord. Oh,
Ma'am, what are you doing with that she said?
Oh, you'll see.
Will you,
I'm pouring myself a drink.
Papa, you will tell the court everything that took place in your household on that evening in
She's about
question.
to use the tea and just burn and just throw the hot liquid onto the both prosecutions,
Blah, blah, blah,
and then
blah.
they'll be like, ah,
Bitch, I've got the hottest tea on the block.
Wink, wink.
oh,
And I'm not talking about my gossip. Oh god.
Yeah, everything just went out the window.
That's right, everything went out the window just like I did.
And I warn you, do not attempt to hide the truth.
Or I will take a bottle of wine to you.
That is my wine. Don't touch my wine.
Oh dear.
Oh my god, the
me.
jigglies!
Oh.
Shut up, Jody.
Nothing to worry about now.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's
New
John.
challenger approaches.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't know you were here, John.
That's the other one.
Oh, sorry, Barb.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know you were here, John. Johnny boy.
John Cena.
John Cena.
Why is her eyes glowing now?
Oh.
Only you in the room on that day, old thing, was it?
Oh, that's actually kind of sweet the way he went to her side.
Well, I think I ought to testify as well, don't you?
But what about your knee, dear?
Aw.
Don't you worry about that. Hardly notice it.
Even though I spilled hot scalding tea on you every day.
And think nothing of it. I'm not the sort of chap to leave a comrade to face disciplinary action alone.
Aw, bless his heart.
Oh, John! Take me!
Right now, in court? Very well.
Presume you and Mr. John, you are Mr. John Gazebo.
Just
Why, yes, I would in fact be Mr. John Gazebo. Yes, sir. Former second lieutenant of the 3rd Regiment of the 4th hold up. Of the 4th Northumberland Fusiliers, yes, sir. Seen my fair share of action, and now living the quiet life, as it were. As you could tell by my badge on my chest, I served.
The quiet life? Were you not engaged in any incendiary battle with your spouse the day of the question? Words are hard.
What are you talking about, incendiaries?
Fine, don't stress on it.
It's
It more or less just means a very heated battle.
no, I got that. It's
That's a
just-
hot potato
not so
tonight.
much.
Hot potatoes! Well, yes. Quite.
This is like my 4th can of soda.
I believe this may represent at first in the proud history of British court. Calling a juror to the witness stand is unprecedented.
But not outside of the laws, apparently.
Apparently.
However, the court will hear your testimony now. Juror number 4, and that of your husband.
To be fair, this does take place in 1901, so
Oh,
go off.
Very uncalled
fair,
for.
got you.
You will recount clearly and concisely the events in your home at the time of the incident in question. I like how the music just went.
At once.
Yes, sir.
I was around during 1901. I remember it quite well.
I'll bring that, don't worry.
The Battle of
Gerup.
The Battle of Garbage.
A garbage battle.
The dumpster
Battle of the
battle.
gazebo.
Fucking hike you.
The battle of the dumpster fryer.
Yes, on the day you're referring to, the wife and I did have a bit of a skirmish. Can't recall the reason now.
It's all out modern warfare, silverware.
Yep.
Something about her towels. I don't know. The way they shake, they just sometimes. I don't. What's the right word? Is arouse the wrong word here? I think arouse is the wrong
Man
word here.
says PTSD, that's why.
There you go. Where did arouse come from? God, Freudian. We must have a word someday. Knocked a candlestick over and set fire to the carpet. Soon had it out though and got the window open. Oh, so it was actually incendiary. Okay.
Meanwhile, I was picking up whatever I could find to throw at him.
I think
Yes.
Mrs. Garbo is an arsonist.
There it is, the moon!
Yeah.
Told you.
Plenty of knives around our place. Can't say I noticed if one or two went missing, I'm afraid.
Oh,
As you can see, my wife made an entire outline of my body with knives. It's quite the impressive sight to see. If that bally thing in the victim's back really was one of ours, you have a job proving it, I think.
I think we can prove it actually.
Yeah. It sounds as though it was quite the battlefield in your household that evening.
You see this meadow? It doesn't even cover half the shit my wife does.
We were all barking at the moon.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a panda. I don't bark.
I'm eating right now.
Although, an entirely one-sided assault, it seems.
Yes, I can. The enemy caught us on the hop, sir. Had no choice but to dig in and take defensive measures.
Don't let Jay lie to you. She barks.
Excuse
me.
Are we having a toast?
Alright, go ahead.
Everyone salute up. To be honest, if the enemy had kept shelling us for another minute, we'd have been toast. With no
Toast.
jam! Only too aware that on every battlefield, you're just a gnat's whisker from death at any moment.
Are we still talking about a marital quarrel here?
I don't know anymore, sir.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing too hard. Well, I must say I'm dubious that this testimony will shed any light on the origins of this jackknife.
Bright as day and dark as night. No evil shall escape my sight.
One's focus narrows such that surroundings are
Let
barely
those who
noticed.
worship evil's might.
These witnesses may not be able to offer anything more than they have testified already. This may be a dead end.
Von Zeeks may well be right. Oh no, he's right! Oh no, he's hot!
Oh no, he's hot.
Well, where are the chances?
We don't have any chances.
We have one last cross-examination to uncover the truth, Mr. Naruto. And
Oh,
to
boy.
see if Orphan 6 really is hot.
I'm afraid so.
And it can seriously in the
Boom.
court.
Counsel?
Sorry. Very well, counsel. Begin your cross-examination.
Oh boy.
Battle of garbage.
Grab battle!
Hold it!
Hold it
Again.
right there!
Well, wonderful marriage.
Even though the room was on fire.
Even though the room was on fire? As far as I was concerned at the time. I'ma pour this tea. It was more important to extinguish my anger than the flames. When a woman wants to throw, she must throw, and throw down I shall.
I have to say, it was very impressive that she drank that while talking.
Yeah.
No, she's just saving her tea so then if someone tries to attack her, she just goes like a water gun and just goes of like steaming hot tea.
I'm like the lizards from fucking Jurassic Park.
Oh god, yes.
That's most certainly not the truth.
Of a Sasaho takedown, Mr. Naruto.
How did she know I was thinking that? She's a mind reader.
I mean, clearly.
So, please cast your mind back and try to remember.
How far back?
Was a knife among the items that you threw at your husband that day?
Mrs. Garbo uses knife and attaches it to and attacks it to me. Mr. Garbo's hairline points directly.
In all honesty, I don't recall.
You just activated my
But
trap
I,
card.
feel,
More
but I
knives.
feel I must point out that I'm no monster, but you're the monster. We're all monsters.
I'm in attack position, bitch. Come at me.
Let me see. Some bread, a cabbage, garlic, a towel, and a sponge, a napkin. Sir, what you doing? What you going on about?
Excuse me.
Excuse me, princess.
Sir.
Do you have to add something, sir? Apparently we're adding condiments.
God.
I have some mustard available, yes.
It was mustard in the
Ellipses.
library.
With the candlestick. Oh god.
Wait, I wasn't paying attention. Did we say beat them with a stick?
What? No. No, that's
No.
what you do later to Naruto if he gets this
Oh,
wrong.
that's after stream.
Miss
You got the
Wait,
case wrong.
Mr. Gazebo.
Hmm? Hmm?
What? Huh? Don't shoot! Oh, sorry. I beg your pardon?
Poor man.
Did your
You're
wife's
really living with
remark just
PTSD.
now? Did your
man's
wife's
games
remark
and
just
stuff.
now bring something to mind?
When I was in the war in World War II. Oh wait, that hasn't happened yet. When I was in the war,
Up to the 1812.
don't think of any significance.
It will be significant.
It will be significant in like 30 to 40 years. The barrage of projectiles the old thing launched in my direction.
The old
Quite
thing.
alarming. Somewhat more solid than she implies. Hooks, bricks, and the fire poker I seem to recall.
A fire poker?
Fire poker.
God, that thing's huge.
Jesus.
Ouch.
She's about to turn into the hole.
The only thing holding her back was her teeth. Hold up!
Oh my god, it went so fast.
This is a court of law!
Oh, dearie me. I am so sorry, dear.
Okay,
What are you thinking, woman? I don't have time to think
Hold.
of a sentence!
Hold, you notice how she does that when he's trying to say something? It's like she's literally trying to stop him.
Yeah.
Oh.
No,
What's she
sue her
even
for
doing with
domestic
a teapot
abuse.
in here?
It's-
Oh.
Honestly, John, I would never have thrown such things at you, obviously.
You just burned my
Wait.
fucking hand!
you,
Well, take a look at this then. How do you suppose
you
this
poured-
happened then? You see
you
my
poured
pipe?
tea into his pipe.
You got a pipe, sir?
Of course my pipe! What else is fucking bandaged on me? Had this thing in my hand as usual at the time of the onslaught. Knocked it clean out with one of her soft projectiles she did. Yes. And when I went to pick the thing up, it was broken in two. I like to see a sponge do that sort of damage.
I see. Your pipe was broken.
It would never have sent flying unless it was hit by something pretty solid.
Or what if it was a knife?
Anyway, I've managed to bandage the thing up for now. But my wife keeps pouring hot tea into it.
You are one to exaggerate, aren't you, dear?
You literally just did it. What do you...
I do it of my own volition.
Ayo.
It could be significant.
This can be important.
Shut up.
This is important. The defense believes Mr. Gazebo remarks just now to be of great significance. It will be
since when did they
significant.
change to gazebo?
I
Go
did.
ask.
Knew it. I knew that was important.
Don't ask.
Identity
We've
revealed.
They've been changing their name left and right here in court.
Objection!
Identity
You
crisis.
object
Cannot
me?
be trusted.
War veterans.
This war veteran's words only tell us one thing.
He's like,
Betray a fiery wife, and pipes, as well as hearts, may be broken.
I'm sorry, is that the takeaway from here?
you know what?
Don't know.
I think the takeaway is, the bitch be crazy.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Little wisdom, perhaps,
Oh, sorry.
but hardly worthy of adding to the formal testimony. I thought it was on the same one.
No worries.
You're good.
Indeed. Common sense one might say.
Might one. One might.
All might.
All might.
I have
small
one
might,
fear.
Dark! None for all!
None.
In that case, would you at least permit us To examine this pipe, sir.
Exterminate the pipe.
You know what I mean.
Well, I don't see why not. Oh no, he's a true gentleman. Let's go.
He's a nice man. Well, I mean, he did serve, right?
Oh, dearie me. There you go again, trying to ingratiate yourself with a young lady.
I don't even.
I
I've never
see
seen
what
that
you've
word.
done. You're
I've
trying to
never
have
seen
an
that word.
affair.
Wait
Excuse me, ma'am, but
a
I will
minute.
take you down.
Wait a
Gentlemen,
minute.
where are you learning these fancy words?
Could she get jealous?
I mean, she is his
Yes.
wife, so.
Very well. The court will accept the gentleman's pipe as evidence.
Hey,
Okay.
I also see a
bandage.
It looks like there's a.
dip.
Yeah.
there's a chip in it and it looks bandaged.
Yeah.
Try.
Look at
Can we
the
see what's
tip
inside
on the
though?
top.
Like the
Oh yeah, look
inside of
inside.
it.
Oh!
Hello.
Oh my god.
Oh, I was not expecting
Nani?
to find that.
Whoa.
I wasn't expecting a direct fucking result like that.
Wow.
What is that?
Oh, something just twinkled inside the chamber of the pipe there.
Glass?
Sir, are you aware you've been
I
smoking
think that's a
glass?
blade. I think that's
Wow,
a blade.
Yes, I saw it. I think it's glass, but you know, I could be wrong.
I think it's a blade.
Something's stuck in there, I think.
Only Mario can check pipes.
Exactly.
Let's turn it over and give it a shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake,
Wait.
shake.
Senora.
Hold on. His wife has
Shake
been
it all
pouring.
the time.
His wife has been pouring tea into this pipe, and yet that has not budged.
It's a tiny fragment of metal.
It looks like the tip of a blade or something.
Did he block a fucking knife with his pipe?
If he did, that's
The
impressive.
tip of a blade? Surely it couldn't be.
Mans has ultra reflexes. He's a survivor.
And see how there are little
Grapes. Oh god.
No, you're good, Scrapes.
scrapes and dents all over it?
It clearly is well loved pipe.
Well loved, you say.
I mean.
Yes, you're right. It seems to me recently that being well loved goes hand in hand with getting some battle scars.
Hey yo. Naruto, you wanna talk?
Naruto,
This-
you got problems at home?
Battle scars.
This particular nick is catching my eye, though.
Never go away.
Because
I
it's
thought you
clearly
said
new.
neck. I thought you said neck. I'm like, a person's neck? What?
Not gonna lie, I thought I
Neck.
read that too.
Deku?
I had to sit there and
I guess the
question.
bandage?
Probably,
I
right?
mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only three that we got.
It looks to be in a sorry state with that bandage around it, doesn't it? But for some reason it feels slightly ominous to me. Like it's trying to shout out a warning. Hey yo, give this pipe a shout out! Probably because it's the same blue as Mr. Garbo's dressing gown.
I suppose I must have considered. Oh,
Considerable?
Considerable?
Considerable.
So no value.
Mr. McKill.
Mr. McGill? Who's that?
Who cares at this point?
You guys stole the rose.
It's a
I'm suing
boot.
you guys for.
It's a bouquet.
It's a rose.
It's a cat that wields a bow!
This is the tiny piece of metal we found in the chamber of Mr. Gazebo's pipe.
It looks like the tip of a blade or something.
You mean Juan, not Mr. Gazebo.
The tip of a blade?
Yes, Naruto, what you expect me to say? It's like the tip of a freaking glass window.
Oh my.
What do you think this instrument was used for, Naruto? I really want to hear your opinion on this. Genuinely, I really just want to make. I really want to hear your opinion on this. Definitely don't want to make fun of you.
something
I
wrong?
think this could possibly be.
Is something wrong, Naruto?
Opinions, yes. I got them?
We all
I
got
don't really know.
It would be wise to examine some other pieces of evidence once again.
Yeah.
Open that jar.
Yeah, open that shit up.
Oh no! God damn it, Naruhodo. Open it!
Oh,
It's
Yeah.
missing the
wake me up inside.
Just the
There's
tip.
a joke there somewhere about being a good girl, not say it.
Oh my god!
Oh, look here.
It's
Mr.
only the
Naruhodo.
tip.
Just at the tip.
Just a tip.
Oh god, I have to say that secondly. A small piece of blade appears to be missing.
Wait, part of it's missing? No shit.
Yes, that's why I said the tip's missing, honey. You expect?
I could be wrong, but I've got a feeling. I'm hooked on a feeling.
I've got a feeling.
You remember this.
Yes, I remember.
No, I
mine.
don't.
Ah, that's the tiny fragment of metal we found inside Mr. Garbage's whatever pipe.
Yes, and just maybe.
Oh my, it's the perfect fit. I had to say that.
Somehow I just knew it.
Also, I was just feeling rather disappointed for you that we requested was turned down.
Oh no, it's fine, really.
Oh, hydrate.
Thanks to Susato-san, we have some new evidence to work with. We should examine it carefully. Yes, we already did, Ryunosuke.
Oh, we should have just waited till that part then.
Maybe. Anyways.
Oh well, you know what? It works.
Thank you for that rebuttal, Mr. Garib. Now, if we could return to the crux of the matter.
Oh, we proved it.
Yeah, we have the evidence on here.
The knife?
The knife and the tip.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think we should present
start with the
that
metal.
first.
Yeah.
Because it was lodged in his pipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and be like,
So
hey,
he's
this
gonna
was
have to
in your
explain that
pipe.
while you pull out the knife.
Exactly.
Wait, that sounded weird the way I phrased it.
Listen. Listen, the court already got weird when it came to those two having some moments on the.
Objection!
Objection! Mr. Gazebo, could I ask you to take a look at this, please?
Mr. Garib.
Ellipses. You can ask, but I can't see a body thing.
Really? You got that bad eyesight?
This is Bollywood. You can't?
Well, it is pretty tiny.
You
Well, yeah,
should call me
so-
Dead-Eye Deb back in the regiment, of course. But that was
That
some
face.
time ago now.
That face!
I seem to have lost my contacts. Could you loan me $20?
No,
Even
I'm
when
not
I'm
on
trying
you.
to enjoy a large print book by the fire these days.
By the fire,
Huh?
you say?
How do you screw that up?
I struggle to tell a B from a D and a P from a Q, to be honest.
Imagine him
He
trying
might
to read
be.
Dell and says
Oh,
Dell.
he does, dearie me. It's rather wearing being asked about every other letter in the every other word. I insert the everywhere I go.
She really likes clapping her cheek.
You must be very dizzy? Oh my god.
You must D very dizzy.
Listen.
A tiny scrap of
Man
metal.
served in the army and then you're just retreating. Soldier, look at you.
You treat him like a 5-year-old.
Yes.
Listen.
Almost certainly
Well.
from the tip of a blade.
Well, Mr. Lord Venzix, we all know what you're after.
And what may appear to be just a tiny scrap is in fact a crucial piece of evidence. You see?
Hey, here,
Dot, dot,
Shine.
dot, 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 dot.
Interesting. And where did the defense come by this evidence?
Ah, you see, we looked in his pipe.
It was lodged in the chamber of Mr. Garbo's pipe.
I wasn't that far off. My pipe, you say? By Jove, I wonder how that got there.
Really, you moron?
And what precisely does this fragment of metals signify, Council?
Let me just check that. Oh! Oh my
Okay.
goodness! I am.
What?
You what, mate? When put together with another piece of evidence already in the court record, I believe this tiny fragment of metal will unravel the whole truth of this case, my lord.
Oh my gosh.
Yo! His backside!
Did you see his wife's on a box?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You appear rather confident in that extraordinary statement, Counsel.
Yes, continue, Grandpa Santa.
I already did. But, well, very well then. Present the pertinent evidence to the court. What? Oh wait, that's green.
Oh, here we go.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Alright.
It has to be the armband, right?
Yeah, totally.
No, it
We're
has
gonna
to
give
be
up our
the
armband.
It has to be
The armband
the
has to go
bouquet.
with this piece of metal.
It's the bouquet. It's the rose. What you
The
mean.
bouquet.
The bouquet. In light of everything, I'm pretty sure it's the knife since we showed the
absolutely.
piece of metal.
What do you mean? It's the pipe.
It's the pipe.
The pipe
It's
was
always the
the
pipe.
The pipe was the Kokoro all along.
The pipe
It was
the
also
answer
the
all
hero that we needed nor wanted.
along.
Exactly.
Take that!
Take that!
It's that.
After this, I will go cuddle my boyfriend. He just woke up.
This is the knife that was found in the victim's back. If you look closely, you will see there is a small piece at the tip of the blade that is missing.
Uh-huh.
Common issue with the inferior blades sold at unsavory street markets.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Criminals who use them regularly leave the tips lodged in the victim's bones.
Oh, I feel it in my bones.
Oh,
Indubitably.
okay. And what of this particular knife?
It is a knife. It is a tiny knife.
It's not a rock. It's a boulder.
No
It is a
doubt
net
its
and it is
tip has
tiny.
suffered a similar fate, now languishing somewhere near the spine of the victim.
Objection!
I object. No, that's not the case.
Noni?
The tip of this particular... The tip of this particular knife's blade is the very fragment of metal we discovered in the chamber of Mr. Gazebo's pipe. Oh, right in his chesticle!
Good grief, Lord Von Zeeks.
My chesticle. How could you have done this?
I can't believe you've done this.
I don't believe it. How?
Believe
Believe
it!
it.
The poor man's like, oh god, my heart.
A knife from the crime scene, and this fragment of metal.
He's about to use
We're
his
a
Geon,
perfect
guys.
match.
He's about to look. He looks like he's about to have a stroke.
Looks like he's
Oh,
gonna pull
he
his double
just
trigger.
completely skipped my line.
Oh, it went too
Order
fast.
on the court.
Order! Is this some sort of Eastern sorcery?
Excuse me?
Wizard?
What? What do you mean?
I'm not a witch. I'm a wizard,
I'm over
Harry.
at the States.
Listen, I was already accused of witchcraft in 1692. I ain't going back.
Burn them at the States.
That is my punishment.
This is no magic, my lord. This is a miracle.
So it's still
A
witchcraft, right? Got it.
miracle.
It's a
Oh,
miracle.
witchcraft in a holy direction. Got you.
It's Maribel.
So, Von Seeks has figured it out, has he?
I mean,
No.
well, kind of.
Oh,
Come at once.
yes,
sir.
my lord. The crucial
Oh,
point we
dead
have to
now.
ask ourselves here is... When did the fragment of metal find its way inside Mr. Gazebo's pipe? Bug snacks?
Sadly, I don't have any bug snacks. Otherwise, I would be enjoying a carrot.
Had a little Ritz. Forgot to bring some.
Oh.
Drink water for a second.
I ate all the chips. Oh.
Nice, nice.
Huh?
Nice. Understandable. Eh?
I guess I won't voice her now.
Oh no! I was hearing something and I was like, who is that?
Yeah, no,
That was right.
Jade was doing the line.
Oh.
Oh well. Something that was clarified for us in the most recent witness testimony.
If you watch his eyes, they're just like dancing all over the place.
They really
I
are.
love it. I absolutely adore it.
His eyes are dancing all over the place, and she's got that serious look like, listen here, I ain't playing no more.
Man's
games.
She's like, I will cut
He
you.
was like, how did I end up here?
He looks so impressed about this.
He's using his Sharingan, guys.
In my hand as usual at the time of the onslaught.
Flashback no jutsu.
Oh god.
Or the talk no jutsu.
We went to
Not clean
taco
up.
time.
Knocked it clean out with one of her soft projectiles, she did. Yes. It would never have been sent flying unless it was hit by something pretty solid.
Oh, me, oh my. Oh, dearie me.
Just the way she shakes. I love
Oh,
the I
turkey!
love watching. I love when her mouth just like kind of wobbles around too.
You got them
During
visual
the-
physics, man.
Yeah.
Listen, what caught me with this game was the fact that all the characters were actually moving.
Yeah. During the argument between those two that occurred just as the victim was on the pavement below. Mrs. Garadeb flung this knife at her husband.
That is impressively scary.
However,
Like it flew out the window.
the knife missed Mr. Garadeb, instead striking the pipe in his hand at the time. And then it ricocheted.
Which caused the tip to break off. Of course.
Good lord.
Yes, and that is when the tiny tip of the blade found its way inside Mr. Gazebo's pipe.
Ooh, the tip inside the pipe?
That is
The
terrifying.
chances of that are a million to one. Did he crush his pipe? He crushed his pipe.
Mm-hmm. And yet, there's no other credible explanation for how the tip of the blade ended up in your pipe.
I mean,
Then, after losing its tip, the knife ricocheted off the pipe and flew out the open window. Ah! Are we underwater?
I imagine she still has the tea for jowls.
In short, this knife, which
Oh, I can't
fell
wait
from the
what
window of the gazebo house, is the very same knife that struck the victim in the middle of the back on the street below.
You're
No.
saying this was an accident?
Oh gosh! Oh dear! Ow!
How is he assault technically?
Ow!
Objection!
Objection!
she going to town. Oh yes.
Oh, we pulled out
We
the
going to
line. Here we
town?
go.
Can I have some? What?
A full-bodied theory. I'll give you that.
Huh?
A complex bouquet of seemingly trivial points, plausibly arranged to create an almost passable vintage. Allow me to toast my learned friend's characteristically Nipponese approach to bottling his arguments.
That's what we do. We bottle up our feelings, our emotions. I can't help it.
I've been doing that for 23 years.
I'm sorry.
But after all,
One!
it is just a theory.
What is one?
A game theory.
Listen,
Because you see,
can I hit the points here?
Yes!
spoiled by an insurmountable inconsistency.
Inconceivable!
I love the view of this.
Damn.
What?
Lord Von Ziegs, explain thyself.
Trying to make extra
Side.
money on the side.
Gotta get that side hustle.
What is this inconsistency
When
you
and what
claim
time?
to have identified?
When and where?
In about 5 after this court.
Okay, I'll bring 100.
An inconsistency of the simplest nature, my lord.
The fact that he's just still sitting there like that pose. That you see.
He's standing up, right?
Yeah, yeah.
This is such a strange pose.
He's got strong legs, that's for sure.
He doesn't skip leg day.
Yeah,
The victim was found with the knife planted in the middle of her back.
Yes, in her... Oh, that's right, you silly little man.
Oh, I
Domestic
did
abuse
say.
right there.
Now, Joe knows thing. What are you getting so excited about?
I'm excited!
Hold up, that's her excited. Oh god.
And I just can't hide it!
That's just an abusive relationship.
I mean, he loves her,
Completely.
so I can't say anything about it.
He went through a war. He has PTSD. He doesn't know what he wants.
I mean, listen, then maybe it screwed his brain up and he thinks this is romance.
Exactly
don't
my
know.
point. Let us
Mhm.
consider the basic facts of the case once more.
Listen, I've been in that same shoe. I had an ex-boyfriend who was a jerk. He was a jerk. I don't know why.
The victim was walking along the pavement before being stabbed in the back and falling to the ground. If the knife that struck her had fallen from above, she would
It would've
have
been
to
a
be
headshot.
laying on the pavement.
That's alcohol!
There's no possible way it could have planted itself into the victim's back. You incomprehensible move.
No!
What if it happened when they were picking up the book? Order! Order!
You bring up a good point. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it does.
Quite right, you see, that's exactly right. If the knife had fallen on her from above, it would have struck her on the top of the head.
No, old thing.
Well,
why do you keep
um,
slapping me?
That poor.
It's just a habit. Get over it.
Force of habit, darling.
I'm
Force of habit.
putting you next for domestic abuse. Don't worry.
Do we open a separate case here?
Yeah.
Give me 5 more minutes and then we'll take you up on that offer.
Oh,
I knew it.
I knew it. I'd never let his beer in the
I don't know though what really did happen. Hey!
Listen, I love myself a sudden there.
It appears the defense has made a rather spectacular blunder.
We're making a blender now, darling.
The theory has even one inconsistency. It cannot stand. Your theory, my learned friend, is history.
Just like you now.
Oh. We were so close. I could see the truth.
Just go Super
And
Saiyan.
I face out, I hold out, I reach out to the truth of my life, seeking to seize on the whole moment. Yeah. Sorry, go on.
I was so sure we were on the right track. But now the way has been blocked completely. One simple inconsistency. Or in other words,
Or in other words,
We simply need to
Oh god. for sake.
Eliminate?
You can do it.
Yeah, we need to simply eliminate the one inconsistency that theory will stand.
I couldn't do a seductive voice for that one.
You
It's
can-
okay. You're doing good.
My seductive
Miss
voice is
Sato!
horrible, but
Yes, Miss Naruto.
I'm just-
You mustn't worry, Mr. Naruto.
This girl just having a really rough day.
You're just caught off guard, that's all. And your mind went blank. Just like everything else about you.
You know, like your ball sack. Shooting blanks.
But if the path you were on is indeed correct, then way to present itself. The key to this is in the court records. I'm sure all the information there.
I'll see myself out, thank you.
Alright,
Listen,
Seems you have nothing to say, my Nipponese friend.
I'm at a loss for words.
Your silence speaks volumes.
Objection.
Object these nuts, father.
I'm
You know what?
objecting these
You're
nuts.
not a human. It's innocent. I don't care, Lord. If I just need to take that. You mean the bag?
Is that your theory
Catch these hands. Or
is fatally flawed?
Are we almost done here? Because I really want to go out to dinner with Mr. Lord Benzie.
Objection!
I object. I know we were supposed to go for Arby's, but that will have to wait.
I guess I'll settle for McDonald's.
Okay. Are you loving it?
No, I'm not loving it.
It means that I need to sharpen my mind and dig deeper, deeper for the truth. It's a test.
Are you gonna draw your sword?
Yes.
I'm hating it.
Sorry,
If
I
the
made
knife
myself laugh on that one.
Garbies.
the Garbo Arby's.
Face up, I hold out, I reach out to
Oh, this is rude.
If the knife fell on the victim from above, there's no way that it could have hit her in the middle of the back.
Does no one think
Unless-
he's bending over?
Under normal circumstances, that is.
Hey! Did someone predict something?
What are
Oh.
you implying?
10 billion IQ console.
There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can explain this inconsistency. That can explain how the knife fell from above could have pierced the victim's back.
Eh?
We already have the answer.
It's your mom.
Goodness!
Utter madness!
The sad part is
Surely this must be the last time.
the sad part is the fact that she threw that knife at him. Like I said, I threw a
Console,
knife into a
present
door.
the evidence of which you speak.
I threw a knife into a door once. It lodged itself in.
This is the last inconsistency. The final piece of the puzzle.
I'm
Believe
willing
in the
to-
heart of the cards.
I'm scared
If
my
I can
mother will say.
successfully make sense of this, the truth will be laid bare at last.
There's gotta be something to do with the books, right?
Chase you down.
maybe, yeah, I think so.
Book it.
Because it was in her
Take
hand.
that! This,
Take it. We're
the
booking
fourth
it.
book found at the scene. This is the final piece of evidence the defense will present.
I need nothing more than this. The burnt book?
Is that not Mr. Gazebo's book?
Gazebo.
Yes.
Old timers.
Oh my god, was she throwing books at him?
Yeah,
She was throwing everything at him.
she threw a bunch of things at him. Yes, and to understand its significance, it will be significant. We have to consider how it came to be at the scene in the first place. This photographic print clearly shows the book in question, and the victim holding it in her hand.
But as we all now know, It was the police constable that put the book between her fingers like that.
Yes, but why would he put it between her fingers?
Quite so, as part of his
That's
wholesale
right.
transplanting of the crime scene to the opposite side of the road.
I read that as wholesome, I'm not gonna lie.
We're going to Costco, boys!
Yo, let's
Saddle
go.
up!
I want food. Take me to the food court. I'm gonna eat a whole box of pizza.
Oh, that's making me hungry.
Oh, man.
That's
I only
true.
ate a bagel.
However, as part of his testimony, Constable Beat made an extremely enlightening statement on that point. But what made you place that book in the victim's hand?
Let me. Oh, that's because that's how I found it. When we first ran over to the scene,
When we first ran over her.
my thirst killing me. Sorry, the victim
okay.
was already holding the book.
Okay, just blame it on the fact that you're tired.
So when I moved everything, I made sure it was still in her hand.
In other words, the victim had already picked up the book of her own volition.
That is in testimony.
And clearly that must have been before she suffered the knife wound.
That was less
Well, I should say so. After being attacked with a knife, I don't imagine she'll have been doing much of anything.
So the question becomes, why did the victim have that book in her hand?
By Jingo!
Jingo?
I think I'm beginning to see what may have happened now.
Oh, dearie me!
Da, 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 da.
We know that the book fell from the top floor of the Jadepeppermint household onto the pavement below. At precisely the moment that the victim was walking past.
Yes, at exactly that moment. The young woman was walking along the street in the light fog, when all of a sudden, a book fell right in front of her. It was like,
And like
well,
any
bam!
human being, they would pick it up.
The book I threw!
I just want to go on record. She threw this book. It flung itself across the street, along with that said knife flying
Yes.
across the street. That is an impressive
After
distance
hitting
for
the
this
pipe.
woman.
After hitting the pipe.
Yes, but she threw the book by hand. That's an impressive distance for a woman her size. Just saying.
I will say, yeah, that is. Yes, Mrs. Garadeb. And what do you think the woman did?
Use her chalice and throw it.
What would you do if you were walking along and suddenly a book landed in front of you on the pavement?
I would pick it up, like any normal human being.
Well,
Hey yo, I called it. I'm a god.
I really
Good
can't
brag.
imagine it,
Oh,
but I
Joe,
suppose
you couldn't have.
she might have
Joe.
reached down
Joe! Joe!
and picked up the book. Yes, that is exactly what the woman in fact did. She picked up the book.
Alright, so I'm in the mindset that I would
In
pick
a book,
Hmm?
Yeah.
reading rainbow.
If a
Sorry,
book
what
fell
were you
from me,
saying?
I would pick it up.
I
Yeah,
haven't heard that in so long.
it might be a death note.
It
Listen,
might be a death note! You know, you might have the ultimate superpower!
Oh yeah.
hey.
Oh,
I would actually like a
heavens.
death note, though. I could write a few people's names in there.
Hey yo.
And
I'm
when
gonna
the
report
woman
you for
reached
murder.
down to pick the fallen book up,
Listen, I would put their names in the book because they've wronged me. They earned it.
what position would her back have been in?
I don't like where this conversation's going now.
No.
That's right, facing the sky.
She looks so pure and innocent. That's the sad part.
Right?
I think that's supposed to be the point.
Yeah.
I'm saying I
completely
want
and
to hold
utterly
her.
defenseless.
I just want to hold her. She's so sweet looking.
Then, in the very next moment, while the woman was still bent over picking up the book,
Oh, that was.
the
I
next
wonder how
object fell from the
painful
room
that has
above.
to be.
The jackknife, straight into the middle of her back.
Oh, is that Archer?
And at the same time, walking by chance directly behind Miss Green, was the defendant, Mr. Soseki Natsume.
Well, I never.
It appeared to Mr. Natsume that the woman simply collapsed on the floor.
Fair. It was a pretty small knife.
In the dark and the fog, he didn't see the knife falling from above.
Yeah.
Ah!
Hurt.
And from the other direction, the constable and his wife saw no one but the victim and her apparent attacker.
So there never was a real culprit to run from the scene in the first place.
No, this was nothing more than a series of unlikely events that culminated in an unfortunate accident. Oh my god.
One might say a series of unfortunate events.
And that is the real truth behind this case. Thanks for watching.
Tune in next time.
Dun, dun, dun. Law and Order Special Victims
Well,
Unit.
Mr. and Mrs. Gazebo. The very first time you showed me that knife, I had my suspicions. I wondered if perhaps it might have been something like that.
Cap, you're just trying to reduce your sentence.
There, there, old bean.
Poor Mrs. Garbage.
Are you kidding me? What about Mrs. Green?
Oh,
Listen,
of
Mrs.
course
Miss
I never
Green's
meant for
another
anything
story.
of the sort to happen, but it was all my fault, wasn't it?
Make her guilty of all charges.
It was all my fault.
She's confessing. Guilty, 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 Your Honor.
I take full responsibility.
Take my wife away.
I let my
I need
anger
to
get the
time.
better of me. I threw that book. And I threw the knife as well.
Damn. Okay. Are you good on you for admitting it finally?
She's going to prison. She's going to pudding prison. John dear.
Oh my god, Johnny.
Get the tractor. Get the tractor. We're riding out of this bitch.
Get the tractor, darling. We're riding out tonight.
Holy shit, I almost didn't catch that.
Listen, I can catch it from now.
It's alright. I know.
I'll get the tractor, my darling.
No, I'm ever so sorry.
Why do I make her southern all of a sudden?
What do you mean all of a sudden? She's been
I'm
southern.
sorry. Oh.
And then she dies.
Oh.
Aww.
Oh my god!
I was kidding. Oh my god.
There he goes.
No. The answer is no.
Man's just ruptured both his discs.
I for sure thought you were gonna say something else.
Deal with this bullshit.
Lord Von Zeeks. What news of Mr. Gyarados?
He's been taken to the infirmary. It would appear that today's events had left her in an especially flustered state.
She died.
However, I believe she will recover in due course. There is no cause for concern.
Yeah, now we can press all the charges to her.
Exactly.
Yes, unbeknownst to themselves, they caused what could have easily been a terrible tragedy, which I wouldn't allow in my court, because I'm going to be the judge. They shall have to prepare themselves for the consequences of their actions.
There is some good news, however, my lord.
Justice has been served.
I have just had word from the hospital where the victim is being treated. Her condition is improving steadily, and the doctor believes she will regain consciousness soon. Oops.
Soon.
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 Soon. It's like Sean, but add the O-N at the end.
It's strange. We've been talking about the victim all this time, but we never once met her.
How wonderful.
Oh, damn it.
Sorry, go ahead.
Listen, I've been reduced to playing a dead girl in Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright edition. I'm reduced to playing this. Duh. How wonderful. The woman is out of danger, it seems.
Or
Yes.
is she?
That is good news.
What
I
if
was gonna
it's
say
bad
this
news?
in
What if
this
she
universe I
testifies
would.
that it was Mr. Nanahama? Or Natsume, I mean, whatever his name is.
The guy.
That guy.
Oh, Mr. Natsume.
Mr. What's his name?
Mr. Defendant.
Hey! Speaking
Devil.
Oh, that's JoJo.
On behalf of my fellow countrymen, I would like to take this opportunity to beg your pardon, sir.
I think it's funny. Look.
You came from your distant eastern homeland to study our great British culture
Mm-hmm.
and have been repaid with immeasurable unkindness. Please accept our heartfelt apologies.
At least he's willing to apologize.
Genuinely though, that's a huge step, even for someone in his position.
Yeah.
Dot, 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 dot.
Dot, 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 dot.
This man is great.
No, it's me who shall be begging your pardon.
I heard it
Oh,
trying
no.
for a second, and I was willing to go with it.
Mr. Natsume.
I murdered them. I that evening, when the young woman just collapsed on the pavement before my eyes, I jumped to the wrong conclusion again in my confusion.
Are you gonna alter your testimony?
What
Maybe.
conclusion, sir?
Sir.
I was sure that woman was dead.
Are you saying you killed her?
Yes, Constable Beats said the same thing, didn't he? He thought she
Yes,
was
I killed her.
been killed too.
I'm the murderer.
I suppose she must have looked completely lifeless.
I mean, yeah, she did kind of look lifeless.
Dot 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 dot. It's been a year since I arrived in Great Britain now, but I still can't get used to life here.
I mean, to be fair, they have a specific time when they drink tea.
I can't relax. I'm sure there are evil spirits lurking in the fog. Like they're haunting me.
Oddly enough, they do, because I have a friend that actually lives. I actually have 2 people that live there that tell me they do have a specific time they actually drank a cup of tea. Oddly
Or
enough.
so-
I mean,
Seki-san.
that's when they have more power available, so they can drink the tea, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I believe.
His imagination really has got the better of him.
Yes, poor man.
So, when it happened,
Please do the moves. Please do the poses.
I
want him to do the
stabbed her.
poses.
I Zolwardo the world. I thought that the young woman had been taken by the fog spirits.
This man,
Has nothing to do with this case.
I think this poor guy is just lost his marbles at this point.
Mm-hmm.
That literally has nothing
I
else
should
to do
never
with
have
this
dropped my books like that and run away. Yeah, man. I should have
shit.
called for help, for a doctor, for the police.
He looks so mad!
Indeed, I've managed to create a rift in the relationship of trust between our 2 empires. And for that, I am truly sorry.
You poor soul.
This man's still blaming himself.
Mm-hmm.
To be
One
fair,
of these cases.
One could indeed say that some sort of mischievous spirit has been at work here, I think. One that created a chain of unfortunate mishaps.
One might say a series of unfortunate events.
literally.
We were befooled by the spirit and led to false conclusions. But thanks to Lord Von Zeeks,
Oh, no.
our young lawyer here from the east,
Oh dang, you weren't kidding.
Oh my god.
that chain has now been broken and the spirit exorcised.
They plugged in their wee fit.
Oh my god.
I use a ring fit.
I-
What are you talking about?
I heartily commend you.
Mount Rushmore of VTubers.
Yes, that is great.
I love it.
Oh. Oh.
Ellipses.
Now then, ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Of what
Dot,
remains
dot,
of the jury, I
dot.
should say.
I was gonna say.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord. Jinx.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I was gonna get to do
In
the sun
Oh,
spell.
no.
concluding this trial,
You got my hopes
I
up.
must ask one last time for your decision regarding the defendant's culpability.
There you go, you got it.
Good job.
Are you ready to present your findings to the court?
Oh, Lord. As foreman of this jury, I can assure you we've reached a fair and just conclusion.
Oh my gosh, she actually says I do declare still.
I do declare that truth can be extremely cruel at times.
Well,
Well,
I didn't suspect the woman next to me, that's for sure.
Oh, her husband took her spot.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of sweet though. He does truly care about her. I'll give him that.
Fitting in for the old being whilst she's out of action. You should know. But I know what her decision would be.
Aw, that's
Guilty.
actually sweet.
That's
of
sweet.
him.
This is
He
me.
does love
I'm
her.
finally be able to get out of here and start work.
Yes.
It's about time.
Bro, I feel that.
Yeah. I'll say, I'll have a corker of a story to tell the grandchildren when I get home, won't I?
I mean,
I
if
think
your
you can
grandkids
speak
want to hear
that.
about almost a murder, yeah, sure.
Very well, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. I hereby demand your final decisions.
I just
The
realized
voice-
you're basically doing Mr. Popo from fucking Team 4-Star.
Yeah.
Mr. Foreman.
It's perfect though.
Not
Oh, they
guilty.
actually talk.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Oh wow.
Guilty.
Not
They're actually
guilty.
talking.
Guilty.
Not guilty.
That's the first time I heard them actually not have a good voice. I want to still know how that's
Oh
possible.
yeah,
to
I guess
fire.
this is just overall an accident.
Very well, Mr. Soka Natsume. I hereby pronounce you
Man and wife.
dot
My wife.
maidenless. Not guilty.
Confetti! Again, and fireworks. I don't think that's safe, but you know, go off.
Hey, Naruto!
This
Who the
is
hell's
my
sending all the
court.
fireworks and the confetti?
It was me!
This is- And finally, Mr. Natsume. Dot. Oh, yes, Lord Sir.
He looks so innocent, baby.
Really?
You are now a free man once more. It is my hope that you will continue to further your education in British culture.
Nope, I had
Bless
it
his
wrong.
heart.
It wasn't Mr. Popo. It was the Guru from Team 4-Star.
And may you never again be brought before me.
I'll just say double jeopardy next time, Judge. Don't worries.
Or what about
Does that
turkey dinner?
Yeah. Oh, yes, sir. Of course.
Oh,
Oh,
sir,
look at
don't make me
them.
start crying, please.
Oh, one my life. I swear I'll never step foot in a courtroom again. I'm.
Unless you become a juror, right?
Or I just commit another crime because I'm a murderer, but I'm not confessing to it.
No.
See, I told you those JoJo
Transported
poses.
to tears.
Joe poses.
Oh,
So water the world.
is it gonna work? Oh my god, I'm back again!
Let's go.
Man, he's been through some stuff.
Thank you,
He wanted
Consul.
to take the
Court
blame.
is adjourned.
Dismissed.
Well, the thing is, when you first meet him, he addresses you as Squire and
Yeah.
like proper, because that's all he knows. He's like, I'm got to stick to the proper talk to these people.
Oh, okay.
So he acts as if he has to be, well, hello there, madam, or Mr. or sir, or sire. Like he has to go like that constantly.
Gotcha,
It's just
gotcha.
something in his head. He's been here for like a
28
year.
February, 17
Oh,
p.m.
sorry.
Oh,
No worries.
lock him.
He's been here for a year, so that
Yeah.
means, that makes sense, you know.
Lock him.
Wait,
Wait.
you mean me?
You mean me?
Oh no. Oh boy. Now I'm frozen again. The phone
Oh,
died
and
again.
his eyes are
Look, I'm the captain now. Get wrecked. Wait, me? Of course. Is there any lockdom here?
He
Wow,
looks
look
like
at
he's about to
Look at
square
that
up.
animation.
I'm about to
I
power up.
know. That animation is.
Ah,
Is there even one?
is there even one?
Oh, okay. I have to...
Hmm?
Compared to the original. Oh god.
Locum student.
Okay. Compared to the original welcome student, Mr. Naruto, Esquire, Your name has become rather short, hasn't it? The sad part is, yeah, it has.
What's wrong with using my actual name?
That'll
You
get
need a
better.
title, shut up.
Oh, at last. I'm
Oh,
Oh, at last. I'm free. I'm free. Master has given Dobby sock.
Bobby is a free elf now.
Dobby will
Dobby
die
is
in the next
happy.
episode.
Joyful, joyous,
Tune in next
jubilant.
week when Dobby
jubilation.
fucking dies.
the poses.
Heady, hearty, happiness. Hurrah!
Oh my god, I just realized he would be perfect for YMCA.
And now everybody gotta do the YMCA.
Oh yeah, she's my happy girl. Oh, I'm so pleased, Mr. Natsumi. Delighted.
Would it be so hard just to say that then?
At least she can
Welcome.
understand
You
him.
did it.
Yeah.
You saved me from the brink.
I don't want to say what
Well-
that pose
Well,
makes you
what
think.
happened to the poor woman was in no way your fault. After all, I'm going to become a Power Ranger. Just
I'm
wait till
just
next
glad
episode.
everyone can see that now.
No, 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 not that.
I'm gonna learn Haman breathing from my son.
Lovely, loyal, welcome, lawyer. It's morphin' time.
Yes?
It's morphin' time.
Go, go, Power Rangers! Or Power Lawyers.
Tyrannosaurus. I mean, as I said before, I have just never got used to life here in Great Britain.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Every time I look over my shoulder, I see foreigners. I see towering brick buildings.
Naruto Rangers.
That's perfect.
No, it's the Ace Rangers. I mean,
I'm a
from
big
high
fan of
up
Super
windows, I
Oh my
see
God, they're
them
great.
looking down on me, laughing. Look at the little hunchback.
You have a hunchback?
Most of we can all dream.
I'm a Power Ranger. I do weird poses. What do you think?
Oh my god, you just opened the similarities between Power Rangers and JoJo to me.
Oh my god, yes.
Also, I'm back! I'm moving
Hey,
again!
All in your head, Mr. Natsumi.
Go Power Rangers. But
Go Virgin Force. Mighty Morphin Virgin Force.
We are maidenless.
I have come to talk to you about the Natsumi Rangers initiative. I'm thinking of banding some of the world's most
Oh my,
powerful-
look at the poses!
I know,
Today,
right?
You locked 'em lawyer, gave me Bloom the boot.
I bequeath to you a boot to the head.
Ow!
So you just kicked his depression.
He just dabbed.
He really
You really
did.
did.
This
You
is
stood
1901.
firm behind the baronal bench.
So
For all
JoJo's dad did
those
the first
babbling
dab.
British battled to the bitter end, laying bare the baffling truth.
Uh oh. Now my
Got
mouth
going
is
into
open.
alliteration.
Oh lord.
It's stuck again.
Oh, there she
And
goes.
when I beheld the blinding fireworks among the beams of the Bailey roof, I bellowed. Behold,
The Pikachu
Ever.
face.
I saw it. I
Lord.
saw it.
Well, that's very flattering, and we're very pleased for you.
Ugh.
Anyways, I'm talking about the Ranger Initiative. This has given me a wonderful antidote to recount to my old friends back in Japan.
An anecdote? Is that what's to become of my hard work?
Yes.
Ah, there you are, my dear fellows. I'm taking a guess here. I apologize for keeping you waiting. I rose late this morning.
Oh, Mr. Sholmes, what a pleasure to see you.
That's the only time I'll get my
I
voice
see
that
I
high.
am here not a moment too soon. A disaster is averted. I'm glad to say. Brain turned off a little bit.
Oh no. My brain is that bad of a lewd little. So.
The trial shall begin presently, Mr. Naruto, and I wish the very best of luck.
You, the very
Honey.
man who put me in handcuffs on a boat.
Oh!
It's just finished.
What? No! Then my haste was in vain?
Ah! You! Ah!
He looks like he would chew it right up.
Pulls on that motherfucker.
He really
Turns like a
powering up
Super
for this.
Saiyan and just be like, no, 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 no.
The chat's going super sus. Oh? Have we met, sir?
This is Mr. Natsumi, the man you had arrested. Don't you remember, like, it happened a couple days ago? I don't know if you remember.
Do you know how many opioids I take, man? Like, that's super hard to keep track of.
Ah,
Put it this way, I want to date. I want to date Sholmes and Orphan Six.
I see. I failed to recognize you at first. Our previous encounters have taken place in the gloom. Either your bleak lodgings or that prison cell.
what about your mom's house?
I simply couldn't place that curious face. In the
Oh.
light.
Oh. Sholmes.
Charming. How charming.
This is all your fault. Her. Lock. Jones.
Oh, I see what they did there.
You're the reason I had to go through this terrible ordeal.
Weren't you willing to confess to this?
He
I'm
was.
going to give you a piece of my mind. Cha. Nay. Ha.
Yellow Ripple!
Nay.
My apologies, sir, but I assure you, I have placed you now.
Meet me outside.
You're the fellow who abandoned that poor young lady and ran off, are you not?
He ain't wrong.
Defeated. You activated my trap card. Had she been taken to hospital more urgently? I feel perhaps she would have regained consciousness by now.
I mean, true. She was left out all
Oh.
night.
She was left out in the cold.
I'm surprised she hasn't gotten like hypothermia.
Yeah, well,
Sorry,
she
the
was
post
wearing
got
a
me.
coat though, but still.
Or her face. Imagine
Yeah.
her face touching the ground. Like she touched a literal cold brick stone.
That is true.
How are we not
It's
talking
plot
about
armor,
this
don't
pose?
question it.
Listen, that pose is just iconic. He is just showing off his.
He's
He's just
flexing.
showing off his body.
But it was unavoidable, I'm sure. We are human, after all. Anyone would have been shaken by such an experience.
Like your mom. Ta, 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 ta. I do feel very bad about how I've behaved.
And you should feel bad.
Fair,
Yeah.
respectful.
At least I'm not maidenless.
Rude.
Oh, wait, I am.
Well, never mind. Now, what was it that you wanted to say to me, sir?
Ta, 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 ta. Nothing. Because you're nothing.
Gee, thanks. I get told that by my family every day.
Priceless. Oh, I am sorry, really, but
He admitted to it. Let's go.
that was quite priceless.
Listen, I've seen this man out of his coat. I could look past all this. I'm not complaining. This man looks
Poor
good.
Soseki-san.
Still, on the bright side, you've had an extremely entertaining experience without paying a penny.
I mean, true.
He's penniless.
Listen, that's why we're making fun of him. He's penniless.
And it would seem you were not even found guilty. Like, that's so rad, bruh.
Yo, what's up? But there is no bright side.
Really? If you got out of a murder of a death sentence, I think that would count as the bright side here.
Basically, right?
Yeah.
Whatever do you mean, Mr. Natsumi, you dumbass? She's thinking in her head, you know she is.
Even
She
after
has
this,
to be. If she isn't,
I'm-
we are for her.
oh,
What is he?
yeah.
Hmm?
I'm still cursed with spirits, and now by the reap.
Don't fear the Reaper.
Sir,
Sorry, I was questioning the animations for a
It
second. I
needs
was like,
more
did he throw his
cowbell.
belt over his shoulder?
Yeah.
listen.
He takes Bailey's in his coffee.
No, he takes wine in his coffee.
Lord Von Zeeks.
Yeah, that's a way to start the day.
I haven't forgotten, you know, what facing that man in court means.
Well, it
Even
certainly means a hell of a
I'm
lot, that's
not
for sure.
guilty. You are still doomed.
Just be alright, Mr. Natsumi. I swear it. If the Reaper appear-
trying to make trouble,
If the Reaper appears trying to make trouble,
hmm,
I will protect you.
Oh, Susato, you're a
Wait,
sweet
your
girl.
little-
Hey!
Oh,
What's that?
She
okay.
suplexed me!
Why'd we get flipped?
With a perfectly executed Susato takedown.
Because she fancies suplexing me.
and
I
then
love how
you're
she
just
just
like,
does. She just does it to you.
Is that her kink? Is that how she gets your attention?
Yeah.
Yep.
Much
That's
as
why I
I
like my
like
man.
being
Schoolyard,
turned
she
on
used
my
to
head.
flip the people she liked.
This is how I like my men. Upside
Much
down.
much as I like being turned on my head, a bit of warning might be nice next time, Mrs. Otto. Please.
what? But you can't flub a ghost, you no.
I love his face. He looks like he just malfunctioned.
So,
So, Mr. Natsume, what do you intend to do now? You mentioned something about recounting your experiences to your friends back in Japan.
Look at him adjusting everything over his shoulder.
This is the response to being told you should smile more.
Listen, I don't want that response then.
Fair.
Yes, I intend to return to my homeland soon.
Oh.
It has already been a year since I arrived here in Great Britain.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
I've visited universities, libraries, bookshops. I've been honored with the tutelage of professors. I've learned so much about the wealth of the literature here and the city it has shaped. Nearly died, and I've come to realize that it is my calling to sail home and tell my fellow countrymen about it.
In other words, peace out, motherfucker.
Exactly.
In other words, fuck you.
Oh, look at her eyes!
She's
Oh.
baby.
Baby.
That's very touching, Mr. Natsume.
I'm the baby here. What you mean?
Or perhaps less veiled terms,
Be quiet, heathen.
you wish to withdraw halfway around the world to escape the terror of the Reaper's curse?
Yeah,
That's not it at all.
actually, it kind
You
of
know
is.
nothing. The more I learn of literature, the more this strange feeling claws on my inside.
Is it fear?
Probably.
nervous?
Feel
Nausea?
compelled to return to my room
Is it indigestion?
and attempt to pen a work of my own.
Do you need some
Are you
Pepto?
lactose intolerant?
Huh?
Are you lactose intolerant? Did you have the coffee before the court?
Oh my god. I told you not to drink coffee, sir.
It has actual, like, milk creamer in there. You know how that works with you.
Oh, you're kidding me. I
Do
sold
you
them now,
have the
Kramer.
diarrhea? Oh, I see. A work of literature by Soseki-san. Could be an interesting read.
Is it JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
Oh my god, if it is,
Yes.
I'd be amazed.
Is it Reader's Digest?
And what about Miss Susato and yourself, Mr. Naruto?
Naruto?
What about us?
Will you return to Japan alongside your mustached compatriot?
Heck no.
Why would we?
Oh,
I don't know.
not yet passed since we arrived in London. I can't wait to see all the sights.
She's gonna
Oh,
make
all
me go
three of them?
broke.
So no, he arrived before us, but we were supposed to come with our friend who got killed, and so it's just me and Sato.
Okay,
Poor
okay,
Kazuma.
Yeah, poor
He
guy.
was actually the one that we took over his spot.
Yeah, cause he died by a stupid way.
go on. Isn't that how it is in most Ace Attorneys at this
Yeah,
point?
yeah.
Yeah. Ironically, it's the second case, so it's like every ace.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious, you're right. Go on.
And only now does it feel as though we've finally found our feet. I don't know why I had to read that.
Did
So
you
weird.
not look down earlier? They're attached to your body. Get it together.
Also, just to be fair though, we are the descendant of Phoenix Wright, so that kind of luck where two people we know die within the day after we first do our trials.
Aren't we in the past compared to Phoenix right
Yeah, we're
now?
actually.
Yes. Well, we're the
Uh,
descendant of Phoenix.
I
So
don't want to
Actually, this-
understand that logic.
we're the great something descendant of Phoenix Wright.
You mean
I
ancestor?
think we're ancestors,
Pretty much.
actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not descendant. We're ancestors.
Shush.
That actually hurt my brain. I'm like, what do you freaking mean?
Listen, shush, I can be stupid.
No worries, you're good. And you are accommodated in a hotel at present, are you not?
That's right. But we need to find lodgings before it bankrupts us. Yeah! She's gonna rob me of all my money.
I'm
Just
sorry,
buying
I really wanted to go.
McDonald's.
Oh,
Listen, I
damn,
really
you found
wanted
one
to
of
go
those, of course.
shop. I really wanted to go shop and start looking for stuff in here. I'm a girl, remember?
You're a material girl.
I've calculated we can only afford another 10 nights before our entire budget is extinguished.
Sending food and bills and such.
Well then, you can take my lodging.
Oh, right, he's
Oh.
going back.
Yeah.
Oh,
The windowless room. I don't want to live in the
Well, it's better
basement.
than nothing.
That is true.
it's my
But
insane
it's
asylum.
dusty down
Wait,
there.
no, not insane asylum.
You can
Panic
clean
room.
it
Wait,
and
no,
put a new
no.
window in.
There's
No,
too
you
many
can't.
Rather than
books.
having to try and find a new place.
No, you actually cannot put a new window in, sadly.
It's all
alright,
brick.
fair enough.
Yeah, it's all brick.
Okay, okay.
Just use the hammer. Use it.
Just tape it up with some flex tape.
Well-
It'll be fine.
What it lacks in windows, it more makes up for it with a floor, a ceiling, and walls.
Exactly.
I mean, he's got a
Also-
point.
You can fix
Yes,
the
but-
window problem.
Yes, but here's the problem though. He's claimed to us that that room is haunted, so he basically is just trying to pawn off that room so he can have us get haunted.
Yeah. Great.
cares?
I do. I can see ghosts in real life. I don't need this.
And of course, I'll be happy to leave behind the accursed evil spirit.
See?
Oh, thanks.
But what about his
Appreciate it,
cat?
bud.
Yeah, I was gonna say what the cat. Oh my. An
I'll eat
evil
it.
Spirit.
Ah, yes.
Why'd you say it like that?
It tries to suffocate you whilst you sleep. It's
Infallible?
an inflammable wake-up call.
I bet you he's talking about the cat.
Dude, if it's a cat, I'm gonna fucking cry.
We'll think about it, if that's alright.
Literally, the only thing I can think of is it has to be the cat.
You know, you might have a point there, though. Perhaps I can offer a more welcome alternative. Would you consider taking lodgings with me?
Yes, please.
Indubitably.
Like, right now? Can we move already? Like, genuinely, right now? I'll go in the car with you. Susato, get our shit together.
Oh, she's like,
Let's get everything, let's
I can
go.
sleep in your bed? I mean, what?
No, not for you, for me.
oh. Okay.
Well, a vacancy has conveniently presented itself. Though, it is up in the attic, I might add.
Ironically, I actually live upstairs in the attic of my house.
Are you sure it isn't just a storage loft?
I love it.
What's the difference?
I don't care. I love it.
It's just an upstairs closet.
I spoke with the landlady this very morning on the matter of the price. And Iris is cleaning the room as we speak.
oh, Iris.
Close, Iris.
Oh, sorry, Iris.
Tomato, tomato.
Yeah.
You must come at once. I presume you have no luggage to speak of?
Not yet.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is simply wonderful.
Oh, Miss Little Woman. You killed me.
What an honor to be invited to taking lodgings in the great detective's office and attic. I'm too overcome for words. Oh, honey.
So, suggesting we look elsewhere is out then.
Just let her have this moment. She's been looking forward to this.
It's fine, Susato. I'll let you have this.
Then
No.
it's settled.
I would just like to go on record. Iris is that 10-year-old child that we had as a person we could have interviewed. That is his landlady.
Yeah.
Iris will prepare a welcome dinner this evening.
Child's 10 years old. She knows how to do all this.
You
This
must
is
come
amazing.
too, Mr. Natsumi. I insist.
I don't know what to say, but thank you, and yes.
Aww.
Naruto.
Wonderful. Then let's go and complete the paperwork for your formal release. Miss Natsumi, I shall take long. I can't.
Pain.
Fist bumps.
Somebody's happy.
Oh, she's so sweet though. Let her have this happiness, sir.
Locum.
Welcome. I know that you wouldn't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Down. I'm truly delighted to have met you here in London.
Likewise, Mr. Natsume. It's been a privilege meeting you too.
Now, you want to join the Rangers Initiative?
It's a shame that we're gonna have to say goodbye so soon. Bye!
Hey,
Hasta la
bye.
vista, baby.
Hasta la vista, mon ami.
Come to realize that I belong in Japan. But welcome. We'll meet again one day. I swear.
Yes, I'm sure.
Take a bet now.
I'll talk to you about the Ranger Initiative.
What are
Our
we
Ranger
fighting
team.
for?
Who am I?
And hopefully by then I'll be a successful lawyer. Maybe.
Hopefully by then, I'll be a successful author.
A successful. Sir.
I'm writing JoJo.
Yeah. I mean, it'll make some money. Trust me.
Well, my dear fellow, our carriage appears to have arrived.
Alright, everybody hop in. I call shotgun.
Shall we go, Master?
No, I'm going
Oh, I almost
shotgun.
said Master. Holy shit.
I call horse.
Whoa.
Shall we go, Mr. Naruto?
Yes, Mr. Sholmes, off we go. Take my hand.
Much appreciated, Master. I mean, Mister.
Lord 8, I've come to help.
I little doubt Mr. Natsume will be released in time for dinner this evening.
Oh man, if poor Sasato wasn't having to fill out paperwork, she'd just be like, hold on, hops on his back and has him piggyback her to the carriage.
I can see it. I can see her filling out the paperwork on its back.
I can see it so much right now.
Like, hey, Sholmes, turn around real quick.
And
Just to
so,
make sure he stays there.
but in the end, with Soseki-san's innocence successfully established, we rode with Mr. Sholmes to what was to become our new home in 221B Baker Street.
Hey, consistency. I love that.
And this is our place.
Congratulations!
20th February. Hey, yo, why is there a shovel in the attic? Never mind.
Listen, we don't
That's where he
question
keeps his
logic.
shovel. So this.
Just don't go looking in that other door. Is to be our new office, yes.
Our office? I rather like the sound of that. For
Aww.
once he's agreeing with her.
Me too. It's simply wonderful, isn't it?
Isn't she lovely?
I hope you can see this, Kazuma.
Isn't she wonderful?
It's only a small
Isn't she
step,
precious?
but I'd like to think we're getting a little closer to your dream now.
Aww.
Aww.
I'm
Maybe I miss you.
sorry. Don't
Come back
leave
to
me.
So,
I
my dear
want you here
fellows.
with me.
You like the place?
Yes.
No.
Aww. See?
Ah, Mr. Sholmes, you've dressed down a bit.
See what I mean?
Oh my god!
I told
Yes.
you this man looked good out of suit.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It's a delightful room, Mr. Sholmes. I simply
Holy
adore
crap.
it.
I couldn't contain it.
Listen, I said the same thing when I saw him like this. I'm like, oh my god, yes.
Good. I'm pleased to hear it. Iris and I are delighted to welcome you.
Delayed.
Isn't Iris like
Deleted.
10 years old?
Yeah, she is her landlady. But here's the funny part. I found out she's related to someone in this game.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying who.
Oh,
I
Iris.
hope everyone's hungry. It's nearly time for dinner.
Oh, thank you,
Time
Jesus.
for
Saved me.
dinner. Heaven for
I'll stop
We'll
it.
eat as soon as Mr.
Rat
Natsume
along
arrives.
the path.
We have a lot to
Call
celebrate.
your name.
I want to hold her.
Only
in my
the
throat.
black
Iris,
when
you must
your
be help
name.
you.
The sun.
Mm-hmm. All right then, Susie. You can be in charge of salad.
Oh, she calls me Susie. It's fun.
Why do you have a
Splendid.
gun?
It's
That's actually her invention. It is
my
a
salad
little,
gun.
It's a little.
'Cause I've read the entirety of Sherlock Holmes's stuff.
Same. I loved it.
I had a whole book for it, and then I gave it to someone's friend or someone's mom. I mean, anyways.
My mom. I'm kidding.
So, Mr. Naruto, how does it feel to have your own office in the capital?
That was great, actually.
It's very exciting, actually. I can't help wondering what adventures await us. Oh.
Oh.
A fantastic point of view.
Those were precisely my sentiments when I first established my office at these premises.
Aw.
Until I discovered the dark truth about the city of London, that is.
I mean, fair.
Sorry?
That's my response.
I mean, it's fine right here.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good over here. London is a glorious place, full of wonder, opportunity, prosperity, and mirth.
I thought that was something else.
You probably heard girth, I'm sure of it.
No, I
was
thought I
thinking the
heard.
same thing, and I almost
thought-
said it.
No, I thought I was gonna read it and say birth. I was totally thinking that.
Damn. Okay, so my Freudian slip was elsewhere.
Listen,
That's the darkest of shadows.
can I just say I love his
And I
hairstyle?
face out, I hold out, I reach out to the truth of my life, seeking the seas on a homo being, yeah.
I love his hairstyle though. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
do, I love it. I would kiss this man.
Honestly,
Same.
his hairstyle is really attractive.
I would hold this man and kiss him.
All same.
Shadows? What do you mean?
Exactly what I meant. Have you never played Persona?
No, I have
Don't
not,
want that.
but I would like to hold your hand.
Her.
Would you hold my
So-
hand?
Yo, hand holding? Wow, I believe you're well over the murkiness that lies behind London's facade already.
I mean, true, yeah. Pose, man.
So
Jojo.
Strike a pose.
Pose.
Naruto.
Pose.
I love this man.
He's great. I love him. Oh, cool.
What the
Hold
hell?
on. I give you a moment.
You okay?
I'm good. Don't worry. Welcome to London.
He's giving you his best.
He is.
Absolutely, and I appreciate every moment of it.
He is
Of
best
course,
boy,
at
and
the
we know
time,
it.
I had no idea of the significance of those words Mr. Sholmes so casually spoke. But it wasn't long before my turn came to lift the facade and see the true depth of the murk that lay behind it.
I told you it was murky, man.
Oh, why'd I stick my hand in it?
Why doesn't anyone listen to the anime best friend?
As-
You know up. Reese's Puffs.
Reese's Puffs.